everyone. Hello. Thank you guys so much for joining us for the Sue Spiezio Show.
Spiezio Show. Hi, friends. Thanks for coming. We're starting right on time. I see Sherry and Sharon so far. So, hi, ladies. How
Hi,
was your week?
ladies. Now, Patdoodles was supposed to be joining us tonight. Allergies have attacked her vocal cords, and she sounds like Tinkerbell's cat.
Trisha, I think you're going to probably have to make that announcement several times as the
I
people
think so.
in. Hi, Jan. I heard you sent a picture. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Jan.
So how's everybody's week? I didn't talk to you all week long. I really wasn't shopping around too much. I know, yeah. So for those of you that are here, Pat, so cute, came to tell us.
Yes.
She sounds like 3 cats in pain.
The allergies have just
allergy voice, but like
away.
A cartoon character.
It's gone.
And she has the doll show in Atlanta area tomorrow. So I said to her, those dolls are so beautiful, they will just sell themselves, you know.
Right,
so and her face and her smile, people will, as soon as she opens her mouth, you know, she has lost her voice. It's so, I mean, I can't, like, I'm like the person that laughs on a banana peel split when she started talking. I couldn't stop laughing. Larry Riley, my twin friend.
And hi, Sherry. Hi, Larry.
Yeah, so she's away already. She's at the hotel in the town that she's supposed to be in, and Curtis is going to help her with the hot tea and the honey and all that. And hopefully, you know, sometimes a change in zip codes could change your allergies, you know? It really does.
They can. Totally different pollen, different things are opening up. You know, she went a little further south than where she is. So, yeah, different.
My husband's a firm believer in buying what they call the local honey, like of where you live, that you should take the honey as almost like medicine. But local honey, supposedly those bees know what your allergies are, so they're going to help you better. Like, as opposed to, don't buy Washington honey if you live in New Jersey. Have you guys ever heard that wives' tale about the buying the local honey? I know that even at all the flea markets, that's the big logo. It's local honey. Somebody squeezing bees to get their juices. Hi, Leslie. We're just catching up. Just doing a little catch up. But yeah, my husband believes in all that. Like, I have the drug cabinet where, you know, I'm on so much medication. I have an armoire because they send you 90-day supplies of your medicine. So literally, I have an armoire full of medicine. Tommy is, you know, rubbing together sage and, you know, going to the vitamin shop and asking for miracle healing balms. We are so freaking opposite.
Yes, proud American. Apparently, Sue is milking bees.
I'm not above it. Look at how Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Look at it all coming out. Actually, look at my boo-boo. You see my boo-boo?
Oh, uh-oh.
Is a glue gun accident.
Oh, no.
Sue Spiezio decided it was time to start crafting.
Hi, Spirit Junkie. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Pat.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Peggy. Pat Robinson. And Miss Pat has an allergy, lost her voice, Pat Robinson. And she came online with us just before the show to prove it. And boy, did she prove it.
You pop in and try to talk to her, but she doesn't have a voice.
It was a blend of Minnie Mouse, crying cats, sometimes nothing. The mouth moved and nothing came out.
Yeah, she's got allergies. Oh, there she is.
We're sorry. So bad. You can't. I think that Leslie, you know, I don't know how to do a YouTube story, you know, like where you do a story, but it's almost like so good that you got to be like, you know, hi, this is Patdoodles. This is what I sound like when in Atlanta. Our poor friend. Mike,
right.
I would share my drugs with you. I've been accused of passing of passing a few things to friends.
Hi, Lori.
More.
Oh my gosh. Now, just so you guys know also, my mail carrier has not come yet. So when the doorbell rings, I will
Then
be
it's the total Sue Spiezio show
That's right.
during the time. Yeah, during the time that the mail comes.
And I am also waiting for a package to be delivered. And when it's evening and there's so many people coming and going and it's nice out, um, just to be on the safe side, I'm watching for the delivery notice. I'm going to go run to the door and get that also because
Don't run. I got it. I
yeah,
got it. Take your time.
we have already I looked out, oh gosh, about an hour ago, and there were 3 mystery cars hanging out by the front entrance because I think there had been a little bit of a fender bender happening also, and they looked like they were assessing damage and taking down information and stuff. So
Give me this image. Are you like the neighbor that's looking out the blinds and
no,
trying to hear?
no, I've just happened to be bringing Joe and Gracie some food because they're upstairs right by the window in the chair. So the sunlight's coming on them. And that happens to be the window that faces the front entrance. So I can see.
Every great old television show had a nosy neighbor, right?
Well,
So
yeah.
who remembers? Hello, because I love freaking old TV. And hi, Jane, my love.
Hi, Jane. Hi,
I hope
Kim.
you're recovering. So who was the nosy neighbor on Bewitched? Can you see her?
Oh, I can see her. Oh, yeah.
Yep, you can see her. Who's got the name? The nosy neighbor on Bewitched, because there's a nosy neighbor on every freaking show. But that was the one that came to mind when you were talking about the people outside. You only come past my house if you're coming to see somebody on my block, because I live not in a cul-de-sac, but you got to be wanting to come to my street.
Ah.
Gladys. I don't think it was Gladys. Was it Gladys?
Oh,
I have
Gladys
a different
Kravitz. Yeah.
Gladys. Okay, I had the last name. There you go. We got it together. Gladys. Was she a character actress or what? But then you had the Mary Tyler Moore show with the upstairs neighbor who was cool and the downstairs neighbor who was nuts, right?
Hi, Becky. Hi, Jennifer.
And then on All in the Family, when the first black family moved into the neighborhood and Archie wasn't prepared, and then that went off into a whole spin-off and gave so much wonderful television
Oh,
as that
yeah. The
spin-off went
Jeffersons
off.
was
The
great.
Jeffersons, that's right.
Hmm.
That was Archie's neighbor that he was like,
Yeah.
and then I think even B. Arthur Maud was a neighbor, I think.
Yeah.
So a lot of the shows with neighbors got their own spin-offs.
Well, it was
Rhoda
so
Davis wrote
interesting
it.
because Archie had lived, a house neighborhood. And then it
Right.
was interesting with the Jeffersons because they
Yes.
were an
High
apartment
rise. Yeah.
building. Yeah, high rise.
In a deluxe
So,
apartment in the sky. Like
so
that was
yeah, so you got a whole different dynamic with the hallway and the elevators and everything in the apartment building as opposed to, just the houses.
so
Although
good.
those houses are pretty close together.
I grew up in houses that were close together. I've shared this before, that my bathroom had a little window in the tub. And if we didn't have a curtain, I could see in my neighbor's house their bathroom with the tub. And, at one point I said, Mom, I think we need a curtain. Maud was Edith's cousin. I didn't remember that. All I remember like the dusters, and then there's Maud, because she always had like her character outfits on Maud were so different than her character outfits on the Golden Girls. But she definitely had, a designed look for each show. But those dusters, Lula Rue brought them back like 2 or 3 years ago. I was watching people in the office walking around with dusters. I was like, girls, that's so 1980s. And like, that's telling me I live in a bubble. No, hello. Hello.
Well, different fabrics, that's for sure,
Yes,
because Maude
yes,
would have worn a lot of polyester and other
yes.
polyester-like
The big
fabrics.
bow at the neck, yeah, the
Oh,
oversized
yeah.
collar. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I think I would rather dress like Dorothy in the Golden Girls than Maud. But yeah, the songs and the lingos, that's why I love doing that at the end of the show. They are so stuck as American classics in our head
Yeah.
because we didn't have 1,000 choices of Netflix, Hulu, Prime TV, like Peacock. We had a shared community of 4 channels, right? And then when we got a little older, we got some HBO. Other than that, and then we got MTV for those that were into
Oh,
the
yeah.
music scene. But otherwise, the water cooler in everybody's house was the last episode of anything they saw because that's all
Well,
we had
and
in
and they
common.
quit doing theme songs for
Yeah,
shows, and
yeah.
then it was just a little, like, maybe a little musical, but it wasn't like a whole song
Hmm.
anymore. They
You know what
kinda
ticks
took
me
that
off?
away.
I watch a show now. I don't know if any of you in the room watch it. It's many seasons in. It's a show called Outlander, and
Mm.
it's really about the ability to time travel between the current day of England and the
Well,
1700s of the
Scotland
United States,
especially,
in
yeah.
Scotland, right? And the lead male actor is a
Mm.
ginger like me, so I gotta support the ginger. But I love the theme song, except that every season they set it to a different singer, a different beat. I'm like, why are you messing with my theme song? Like, cause I'm so corny. I want to sing along, and like, no, you remixed it? Who does that? Who changes a hit?
That's right, Sharon, men in kilts.
Yeah, yeah. I actually have only one friend that he plays the bagpipes. So he's the only person I know in real life that owns a
Mm.
kilt. But I've never looked under it because I'm a lady.
And Carol's read the books. Now, the author is still making or writing
There's
books.
a current season on
I
now,
I do
because it's a
believe.
long period between seasons.
Well,
But
yeah, but I mean the person who's writing, because the
is it
books
still an
are
active
way
author?
ahead of where they're at in the TV series. But yeah, I thought, and maybe Carol knows a little more about that. But yeah, I thought that she was still creating, books in the series, so that
I don't know, the story's fascinating. I mean, we grew up with the Rod Steiger and I think his name was that in the Time Machine, where he went in this like thing that looked like a carriage and he turned the wheel and he wound up back in time. Like that was the first time travel story we had. Now there have been many time travel stories since, but I really am enjoying the way that she's using her modern medical knowledge and simplifying it so that it doesn't look like she's a witch because so
yeah, I
and
think I've only been able to watch, well, I think 3 or 4 chapters, because or seasons, because I don't have Stars.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
when
you
they
can
do
catch
like
it
the
you can
free
catch it
week.
then, like, on the Netflix, like, the next year or whatever, but
Yeah,
the
yeah,
things that I
so
like
yeah,
about it
just
the things that
however much they've released for free for the rest of us.
right. The things I like about it are, um, it does tell the story of the history of the colonization of the Americas in a
Mm.
very interesting way, so historically, it's good. Not gonna lie, there's a love scene, at least one in every episode, and the love scenes are some love scenes. They're very well done. They're tasteful. They're
Premium channel, but
yeah. I
but
mean, they're
artistically
not
done.
escalated, but they're like because it's between two people who are in love. They're like it's really the love
Mm.
scenes. But I gotta admit, I got a hard even with this accent that I have a hard time with the Scottish accent.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I have to watch it with closed captioning.
Yeah,
So
I on a lot of those I will turn on the subtitles also, so
yeah,
I can make sure
yeah.
I'm hearing what they're actually saying.
Yeah. And it's,
Because sometimes
it's
you
just,
go, what was that word?
you think your ear will catch on and go along, but no, I can't,
Mhm.
especially when they're really in the thick of like an argument. It's like, I don't know what the heck you just said, but I know he's mad.
Well, and that's the interesting thing about, a lot of the photos that we bring, here, it's like so many of those people probably were new immigrants,
Yeah.
um, you know, to the country, and probably did have very heavy accents,
Yeah. I
for
mean, my own mother came to America in the 50s from Italy. She never lost the Italian American accent.
Hi,
You
Dana.
know, oh, there's my girl Dana. Hi, Dana. And she took it to her grave last year, but it was part of her character, the Italian American accent. And we would, tease her. But my favorite word that my mother mispronounced was Coca-Cola. She would say it with a G. So she would be, you want some Coca-Cola? And I loved it my whole life. Like that. So when I hear Coca-Cola, I think of my mama saying Coca-Cola. She's heard it. I mean, that was a very common word in the house, right? There weren't a lot of soda drinks to pick from. And it
Mhm.
always said go, always. Yeah, I would be interested in seeing other things. I binge watched on Netflix this week, The Anatomy of a Scandal, which is
Oh.
on Netflix. I think it's was 6 or 8 episodes for the whole story, which I sort of like that too. Like when you're not going to be committed for 9 years, right? You can get it done in a year. So yeah, and the lead actress in that was one of the girls from Downton Abbey. And I'm watching her
Mm.
in this show. I'm saying, "Oh, where do I know you from? Where?" Because my mind is a sieve. So I had to
Mhm.
go Google it. My friend Google teaches me everything. I was like, "Oh yeah, it was the daughter. It was Mary on Downton Abbey." But yeah, if anybody's looking for a binge this week, that was good. It was
Mm.
a good story. But
Okay.
I get the British accent. I don't get lost in that. But if it's more of a Liverpool accent, then I do, depending on where it is. And the Irish, I always have to subtitle. Always, always
Irish, yeah, Irish is a little hard to
harder. Yeah,
understand also, yeah. Yeah, because I when I'm watching, I really want to make sure that I'm understanding, the plot lines, because somebody worked really hard to write a good story and everything. And it's like if I'm gonna watch it, I kind of want to be all in. Hi, Aaron.
let
And
me do my song, my introduction. Look who came in, guys. Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, wearing the big brooch hat. Oh, yeah, we have Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, wearing his big brooch hat. We miss you, Aaron. We love you.
hope you're
Everything
having a good Friday. And everyone, happy Friday.
right. Sean says, I'm afraid of series commitment too. So now my Italian mother came to the Americas in the 50s and she learned English literally by soap operas, right?
Oh
So
my.
how could she possibly know that she would do Days of Our Lives for like 28 years? Like it would be like having a baby and a grandchild. Like, yeah, so like from our generation, for the ladies, maybe it was maybe like Dallas and Dynasty and Falcon
Mm.
Crest, right?
Mhm.
But like, and then maybe like more for the men, maybe like Lost or the Star Trek series or whatever. But yeah, like you get into a show that you got to know from year to year what's going on. I'm like,
Mhm.
I can't hold it. I loved and hated Game of Thrones for that exact reason. It was so good, but it was so freaking hard. I felt like I needed, remember Cliff Notes in high school? The
Yeah.
read along companion to help you understand the hard book you're reading. My girlfriend and I would have a coffee chat every Monday morning so that she could explain to me the episode from the night before because I missed so many like subtle things between you had to learn that they had mystery like created places. It's not like saying England, London, California, Washington. It was like all these made up places, Winterland and whatever.
Yes.
So you had to know who was in charge of which house. I could.
Mhm.
It was so hard, but I loved. And when it ended, I was
There's
so happy. I was
so
so
many
happy.
characters to keep
Yes.
track of.
And
There,
she's
yeah,
like, and don't
so
you remember the red wedding? I was like, no. What season was that in? She was like the biggest thing in the show. I was like, no, I can't. I can't hold it. I can't hold it.
well, and a lot
I
of times
really
what
am
I'll
bad.
do, especially with like Netflix and stuff, is I will go back. It's like, oh, so the new season's starting, in May. It's like, oh, okay, well, it's the end of April. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to binge watch again the season so that I'm ready, because
Yes,
sometimes
or
they'll
at least
go
the last
through,
couple of episodes so that you remember
yeah,
where they were at.
yeah,
Because
sometimes they'll do a recap,
the
but
little teaser recap that they give you, it's like, no, it's not enough. My daughter
right.
turned me on to Succession, I think it's called. The fall.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was, I didn't think I was going to like that, but I did. And that's still running, so I have to wait
yeah,
for the next one.
yeah.
I'm watching in Italian on HBO. It's called My Brilliant Friend,
Oh,
which is
yes. That looks good. I haven't gotten into that yet.
now that's my dialect of Italian. So
Ah,
so
okay.
I tried to close my eyes to see if I could understand. Not a freaking
Mm.
clue. Not a clue. I was like, here I am thinking I didn't speak English when I started school. Where is my Italian? And they are speaking my dialect. And every once in a while, I understand a word, especially a curse word, right? Oh my
Oh,
God! But I have to watch that.
so you understand a few words that they throw
Yeah,
out
the
there.
ones that matter. Oh yeah, Grace and Frankie.
Yeah, Grace and
Those old
Frankie
broads,
is
right?
good.
They are old broads, and they are nailing it. And the guys, as the gay couple, who would put those two together? A genius, right? A genius would take the head of the White House and the head of like Law and Order and put
Yeah.
them as a gay married couple. Oh my God, they're so fun. And
Mm.
they have the nosy neighbor too, like Todd, right? Right. That's it. Yeah. The game shows, yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Succession, Sean, you would like it. It's about a family. It's not a family show. Let me correct that. It's about a family and a family owned business and who's gonna take over because daddy's not well. And the sibling fighting is like
Because there's three children, right?
all right. And
Yeah, three
each of the
children and
siblings has their own storyline and their own area of effed upness. Okay. So nobody's really a good candidate to be the heir. But they'll kill each other to get it. But it's so well produced. I said to my daughter, I'm not gonna like it. She goes, you're gonna like it. And I did. I really do. Domino's pizza. Never have I ever had a piece of Domino's pizza. Yeah,
and
Succession. I
and
think
you will be just fine. Domino's is like, it's okay if you need a piece of pizza, but if you have the time,
yeah, we got such good pizza in New Jersey. It's like, part of our like top 5 list, right?
yeah,
Lily Tomlin. Oh my God, the evolution of Lily. So I think we first met Lily on Laugh-In, right? That was
I
probably
think
her first
so.
breakout role, and
Yeah.
all the characters, one
Oh
ringy
yeah.
dingy, right? And then the little
Oh, I
girl in the
loved
big chair,
laughing.
right? The little
Oh
girl in
yeah.
the big chair, right? Whatever her something Ann Carol. Oh no, what the heck was her name in the chair? But
Hi,
oh,
Doug.
so funny. Never watched The Sopranos. I've never been interested in it. All right, Jan, if you're gonna watch one, just one, do Goodfellas. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I could not get into The Sopranos either. It just
It's really a Jersey Italian, like that's hey, Jeannie.
oh yeah, Edith Ann
Edith
was the
Ann, that was
girl
what it was.
girl
And
in
she
the
was
chair.
so
Yep.
cute. So freaking cute. So I
Mhm.
saw, I YouTube binge watch too. I saw, do you remember the very handsome actor Chad Everett from, I think, was he Marcus Welby MD? Was he, I don't,
Yeah, he was one of those doctors, yeah.
so I recently, within like the last month or so, was watching. I must have been looking at Lily Tomlin stuff, but I saw a very early Dick Cavett interview. Remember when they used to have like the couch and the chairs? And then my next guest is,
Yep.
and oh, Doug, don't you dare challenge me.
Oh, Medical Center. That
Medical
was the
Center.
show, Medical
And
Center.
he said
Yep.
he was like considered a heartthrob. Well, apparently he was really a homophobe. And back in the day, on the Dick Cavett show, made very, very disparaging remarks to Lily Tomlin,
Oh,
who was
no.
a front runner in being out and proud. And she freaking walked right off the set. She answered him, and I was so like, because that didn't happen. People didn't, they would say, cut, come back. You got to, put your ass back in the chair. But no, she was not having any of him. He was
Wow.
so rude. I couldn't believe it because he's what was one of my heartthrobs. I thought it was so cute. I mean, I like a pretty face. What can I say? Yeah, if you ever want to see a woman strong and proud, stand up to really two men and say, you're not wrong. You're so wrong. I was so like, look at Aaron. Are you having a relationship with Trisha by email? What's going on? I don't get Aaron Proctor emails. So, Doug, I got to come to Philadelphia to get this pizza. Is it a thick? I got some questions, Doug. Is it a
Oh, yeah, yeah.
pan pizza? Is it a thick crust? Is it a Sicilian?
We got to know more.
Yeah, especially if you're going to challenge Jersey pizza, because believe me, our pizzas are good. Yes, Nancy Patdoodles is not feeling well. She was supposed to be with us tonight. She has a bit of laryngitis. And by a bit, I mean a lot. A lot.
A lot. Yes.
A lot. So I posted on Instagram this week. So here's my coffee twice this week. 2 freaking fruit flies did the life and death.
I saw the one.
Yeah, well, the next day it happened again. It happened again. So now I'm literally got my coffee on my desk with a piece of paper on it like this. Like, just please don't. And I don't have a freaking piece of fruit in the house. Not any fruit. So what are they looking for? Bastards.
I don't know.
And then, like sometimes you think you see a fruit fly. You ever got like that peripheral vision of what was that? Right? Like, what was that? So I thought I saw one.
With Dexter in the house, you shouldn't be getting that very,
he's not
very
doing
often.
his work. He is not doing his work. And I got a lot of comments back from people with suggestions. Someone told me I need to keep a cup of red wine vinegar on my desk so that the like, do I want to attract a cupful of bugs to my desk? No.
Well, you don't have to put it right next to you, but just kind of in your area. So if they come to you, they'll go to it first.
Oh, I was so mad. And my husband says to me, what's the big deal? Because he's like a guy, right? Just take the bug out and drink it. I was like, do you know what freaking bugs land on?
Everything.
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 Take it out
They're
and
disgusting.
Northeast Pennsylvania. All right, so Doug, is that the kind of Pennsylvania that I take Route 80 for, like heading towards the Poconos, or no? Because I don't know my highways. Those freaking fruit flies. It's like my favorite drink is coffee. I could just drink coffee all day long. I love it. I'd rather have it than Coca-Cola. I love it better than anything, right? And I only allow myself 1 to 2 caffeinated cups because otherwise I'm really wired. This bastard, just took and he was just so pristinely dead, like showing his wings off. Like, yes, that's right. I ruined your coffee. What are you going to do about it? I'm dead for it. I'd kill to ruin your day. I felt it. I know you know what I mean.
Oh, Doug's given directions.
Vinegar and a drop of dish. I may have to do it. But we raised fruit flies in college biology. You know what, Nancy? I majored and graduated as a biology teacher. And I remember the whole fruit fly experiment. What a nightmare. What a freaking nightmare. I don't know how I chose to be a biology major. I'm squeamish of everything. And I had to dissect everything, of course, as a biology major, right? You have to learn the
Yeah.
whole
Ooh.
anatomy, physiology. And I was prissy. So I would wear gloves, which was not really what the professor wanted. And I had in my suitcase, backpack, we weren't backpack kids. That backpacks came later. So we were like the ones that you carried in your hand, like a briefcase book bag, like a leather book bag, but mine wasn't leather, it was pleather. And I carried a bar of Irish Spring soap in the plastic container so that after I dissected, I could always wash my hands and have, get the smell of formaldehyde off my, I know,
Mm-hmm.
charge, right, Nancy? I know. I take a disco nap every Friday.
And
Ah,
happy anniversary, Pat.
41st wedding anniversary. That's wonderful. Yeah, so to this day, I can't stand the smell of Irish Spring. And Tommy recently bought the body wash and he was all up on me. And I said to him, "What is that smell?" He's like, "Nothing. I just took a shower." I says, "Never again." Nope. Because it reminds me of all the dead animals. Can't.
That's
I can't.
terrible.
I can't. No, and especially like how we love our cats, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to get the degree, I had to dissect a cat.
Ooh,
Okay,
uh-uh.
it's the
No.
worst thing in the world for someone who loves a cat
Mm-mm.
because in college there's a room of drawers full of dead animals, preserved dead animals. When you go to the cat room, okay,
Mm.
they're all lying on their back and they all look like this, right? Because they've all been killed, right? And
Ah,
an exercise or whatever. And the
ah,
first thing you have to do is skin them. I'm
oh,
like, I am not doing that. She goes, "You want to pass this class? You're going to skin your cat." So that's where the expression comes from. No, no. So I taught 1 year
no.
and like, nope, I can't do it. I can't live a life around dead animals. Just couldn't do it. I left. So I majored in something and that turned out to be, and now I'm a waste of life, right? What did I do? What did I do with these years? I'm on YouTube on Friday nights.
Well, there you
Oh,
go.
Nancy, I thought you said puff puff pass. She said not me pass. No, I didn't hear you, honey. What?
No going getting there.
You couldn't get to the.
Couldn't
Sorry,
get out of the driveway.
we having car troubles in our house, and
Uh-oh. He couldn't get out of the driveway?
no, he couldn't get it out.
Uh-oh.
So the last time this happened, we had to rent a car,
Mm-hmm.
Happen again.
and he just told me what's going to happen again. So it is what it is.
I'm gonna see what time Enterprise opens.
All right, just so you know that we're live on camera. So
Hey, everybody.
are you freaking kidding me? I'm surprised. Look at it.
Yes.
We got a. What do they call that? What do you call that when the one player goes in for another in baseball? Substitute player. And now substitute Patdoodles. Hi, honey. How was your week?
It's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tipping your hat to your ladies. You're a gentleman always.
How's everybody doing?
We're just catching up. We're chit chatting away. You know, Sue Spiezio. I always got a story.
Mm-hmm.
Always got a story. But yeah, the thing that as I shared, the thing that ruined my week was fruit flies.
I seen your Instagram post.
It was
It's going to be a
disgusting.
long summer for you, though,
No,
because
because Tommy's gonna get me cups with lids, like when you get Dunkin' Donuts and it comes with the lid.
oh, okay.
We did not have the lids, and I only got a half dozen left. So it's not possible to lid it. And you know what, really, I don't like the sensation of the plastic when you have the lid. So I really like to, but I'm gonna have to learn to like a lid because I am not
Yeah.
dealing with those bugs all summer long.
No.
A substitution. That's right, Beck. We have a substitution. Now batting
Yeah.
first place for Miss Patdoodles. We have Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy.
Yeah, so to Patdoodles, we are you're in our prayers and we hope you get better soon.
Oh, yeah.
Everything will be all right.
Yeah, she was sounding
Aaron, you should have heard it. I
pretty
mean,
bad.
and my behavior is really unacceptable. I laughed right in her face.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, she didn't say her throat was sore or anything, that she was in pain or anything like that.
That's right. That's right.
She just didn't have a voice.
Laughing in the face of her friend. It was bad, Aaron. It was a little bit Minnie Mouse, like Donnie and Miriam, a little bit country, a little bit. And it didn't even have consistency at all.
No, sometimes she would come in really clear, and then all of a sudden she'd take a breath and it would be gone again.
Oh my God. So God's yelling at me. I'm not laughing, Patdoodles. I'm not laughing.
I know. Pat's going to be so mad at us for laughing at her.
Oh my God. I told her she needs to do an internet story where she reads a little golden book in that voice. Would go viral. It was great.
Yep.
And Minnie Mouse said.
And like I said, no problem, Patdoodles. I'm always here to help when I can.
Well,
you know what I think of? You're the guy that would always take a lady to the prom if she didn't have a date, right?
Yeah.
I could count on you. Now, I'd like a prom, but I can't really walk. But maybe you could spin me in my wheelchair to some, disco music.
Yes.
Oh, that's the question of the week. The question of the week is, in the getting to know you, in the opening of our show, we do a getting to know you question. This week's getting to know you question is, what music genre do you prefer? And I'll go first. So I'm a total Motown disco queen. Where did you guys land when you had to make the choice? And don't tell me I like everything. You like something better than others. Don't go there, Aaron. Go ahead. Genre?
Well, I'm stuck in the early 80s.
I guess like Motown. I like Motown.
I mean, I like Motown. I like Motown. But yeah, I love the early 80s. All that like techno punk.
I could see it. Let's see what our friends have to say. Kitty Cat likes classic rock.
Hey, Kitty Cat.
Aaron, Larry is a Beach Boy. Wouldn't you? That's a distinctive sound. I wouldn't have picked, but for me, but cool, Larry Riley. Are you a Beach Boy? I don't think Larry's.
I hope I'm not jumping the gun to like the next episode on the show. But how about like your favorite artist? Or we could do that another time.
Like drawing, like painting?
No, I mean like singing or music artist.
Yeah. All right, we could double it up because I gotta go down the Ross. I've seen her in concert several times, and she performs a show, and no lip syncing for Miss Ross. How about you guys? But there's one other exception. If there's one person that I wish I had seen in my life and now can never see, I would have loved to see Michael Jackson perform. That would have been a dream. That would have been a dream. Let's see. We got the Beach Boys.
Aretha Franklin. I think it would be mine.
Oh, the Queen. The Queen of Soul, right? Prince. My son,
yeah, I was thinking her or Prince. I was thinking that too.
Sean, my son-in-law, is that what you call him? Yeah, my son-in-law is a big Prince, huge. Their wedding invitation says, "Dearly beloved." You know that song that starts with "Dearly beloved." Yeah. So my daughter's wedding invitation starts with the Prince intro. "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today." You know, because he's a real music buff. But I was like, Nicole's not really, but she's so supportive and loving. Like, if that's what he wants his wedding invitation to be, let him be. It's great. Bon Jovi, I couldn't tell you one song. Not one. Ella has a voice. I was on a cruise with a Bono. Is it Bono or Bono? Bono? Cover
Bono.
band?
Yeah.
Cover band playing on the cruise where they all think they're the I only knew one song. Like, if you don't, like, when I was a kid, it was really one radio station. WABC, 77 WABC. So, like, everybody grew up with, like, and then you have, like, the countdown, the top 10, the top, whatever, all day long. Yeah, I didn't know anything. I mean, I could bop along to good music, but I love it when I can sing along. That's the best. Remember 8-tracks in the car? And the box that you had to put the 8-tracks in to carry? It was like the whole passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, everybody's wishing you get well, Pat.
Yes, yes, absolutely. All right. Well, since Aaron is here, let's go ahead and start the sale. We do have 2 intermissions, and I don't know if Sue has anything planned.
Just a song of the night at the end of the night.
Okay. So I put Aaron up on the big screen so he can show us his first photo.
All right. I'm starting it off with a big bang already.
All right.
Now, on the back of this card, it says 1865. And you look at this picture, it looks like it's every bit of 1865.
Oh, that looks like an 1865 dress. That's for sure.
Yeah. So on the back of it, it says Polly, and I'm gonna start this off at $5.
All right.
On the back of it, it says Polly dollar.
Ooh.
Wow. So they even know who the heck it is.
Maybe dark. Yeah. It's something on the back or the end of it too.
Very cool.
It says it's from
amazing.
It says D. What is it? Concool. It's from Ohio. Arlington, Ohio.
Let's see the woman.
March 17th, 1865.
Can we see her face, or is it
is somewhat
yeah.
But you know what? That makes it even cooler because, like,
wow,
right? Just the dress and like this, and that the way that it's washed out almost looks like a halo behind her head, right?
Dorix, yeah, Dorix, yeah. That's what it seems like it says.
My goodness,
1800s. This might be one of the earliest one we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is very freaking cool. And I like that she's a thick woman.
Or her dress is pretty big.
Yeah, or it's just all dress. It's hard to tell.
Hey, it's my fantasy. Let the woman be thick.
She looks older, so like I would imagine she looks she's like at least, I would think, maybe 60. So she was probably born in like 1800, close to it.
Oh man,
I would say.
Yeah, she probably is like a 60-year-old woman. And
when did they stop burning witches in Salem? Like, when did that happen? She looks like she could have been in Canada.
Oh my goodness, I don't know.
All right, I gotta go to the Google team. Google team, please ask Siri, when was the last witch burned in Salem? And you got a bid in from our friend Jane. Jane, we miss you. We hope you get that.
Jane, how are you?
Nice to see you, Jane.
Yeah, give us a quick update on how you are, honey. We all worry about you. It's been a hard medical year for you. We know.
Now, she has 2 books on the table?
Oh, is it?
Jen says.
No, it is it. Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't even notice that. Yeah, I
Jen,
guess
for
his
the
books are
line of the
replaceable.
night. For the line of the night, Jen Goodwin says, she actually looks like the one that does the burning. Oh, Jen, that was great.
Very possible.
Yeah, maybe under that dress is a cauldron, right?
Yes.
Well, it's hard to tell. It's such a formal, dress that
Yeah,
it's hard to
it
know
could
if she's
even be a coat. It could
a
be a coat over a dress.
lighthearted or a stern woman. It's very hard to tell.
Sean wants to know the methodology that you guys use to mail these pictures.
Like normal picture, I put it in the envelope and ship it first class.
All right, let's break this down a little. Are you wrapping it in tissue paper and bubble wrap between two pieces of cardboard?
Yeah, I try to put it in cardboard, and then
yeah, a lot of
it's in pretty good shape.
I will wrap it in tissue. I'll put it in. I have like little plastic bags. I'll put it in a plastic bag.
Yeah, I put it in a plastic bag.
The envelope gets wet. I'll typically put, cardboard or something like that, around it.
Larry Riley, 1692. Okay, so she's not part of the witch generation. Thank you, Larry. What's on the floor? Kim Z wants to know if you can tell what's on the floor.
I think there it's just a little bit of a it's faded or dirt.
Question for Aaron: are you able to mail that picture that needs to be rotated? Remember that long one you had that was already?
I do. I'm sorry. I'm gonna send you a tracking number. I want to put it in a. I gotta find a tube to put it in. I'm gonna put it in a tube. And
that's probably the best way.
To you. But it will go out. It will go out to you.
Yeah, that was a cool.
Busy, and I was trying to find a tool for it, but it will get to you in good shape.
Oh, and Jane got her horse pictures today. Excellent.
Oh, okay. I just noticed the name change.
You're not the only one that could change your name, Aaron.
Yes.
You don't own that right. Everybody does it. Look at all these people.
Yeah, I noticed that. I figured that out too. That it only give you a limited amount of numbers, letters to use.
Yeah, Jane.
It would have been longer than what my name would have been longer than what it was, but I had to shorten it to fit into the allowed numbers to go.
And now I've written you a tune for your intro. So
yes,
I'll take the royalties when the money comes. No problem.
All right, well, I'm going to start counting down this amazing 1865 photo. That is fantastic. And we've got Jane in at $5. This is a remarkable photo.
It is. I call it the one with the missing face.
Going once. Well, you might be able to, like sometimes if you take a photocopy of it, sometimes that can reveal things, or if you scan it in, or on your phone, sometimes that can reveal other things also. And
I think I love it more because it's not there. Like it's barely there. I think that's what makes it so cool.
Going twice.
Okay, and I'm weird. Read Lady Elaine's comment. And people say I'm weird.
We've had a few of those photos, yes, where the eyes, because of them telling them, hold still, don't move. It's like, sometimes the eyes can get a little intense and out of whack of character.
All right, so here's the sick. I know you're going to say sold. So do you
Oh,
sold? Okay. So here's the sick thing we could do, Lady Elaine. You know, guys, there's all these crafting shows. What if we all took a picture one night and sat together and colored out the eyes and see which one sells for the highest price? We're a bunch of weirdos. Lady Elaine, I do terrible things to pictures too. That's why Dana Grace will not leave her pictures to anyone, because she's afraid of people like me and Lady Elaine who will destroy her images. And I would and I will.
okay. My first photo is going to start at $4.
What you got, Trisha? Oh, look at me, I'm standing. Look at me, I'm standing.
Yeah, now this is another one of those cases where we're putting baby in harm's way because we've got the leg of the stool right there for him or her to trip on. So
you know what it looks like? The baby has in their head a judge's mallet.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like a gavel.
Yeah, what if he grew up to be a judge? That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, was your father a judge?
I don't know, but very possible. On the back, it says Lyle when 10 months.
Wow.
So
that's
that was
a regal name too. But which show had the expression, "Here comes the judge"? Flip Wilson? Anybody remember that classic line from an old television show?
I don't remember.
That's what popped into my head when I saw the gavel. Here comes the judge.
But yeah, I just thought it was so funny. We got the baby right behind the leg that they can trip on, and then we give them a really heavy gavel so they can hurt themselves or someone.
It was Flip Wilson from Laughing. Look at this. See how one thing leads to the mind going somewhere else. Now the only thing that can make it worse, Trisha, is if that chair had wheels on the end.
Yes.
Because then they really went, but he's a beautiful baby.
Yeah.
Really beautiful.
Well, there's a necklace, so I'm thinking maybe a girl because they put a necklace.
Well, didn't you say the name was Lyle?
Oh, Lyle. Well, okay.
We don't know. We don't. No judgments. Whatever.
Well, Lyle has a necklace.
Mm-hmm. Night Court. He never got into that show. It was too weird for me. Never got into like WKRP, any of those. I think I was more of an ABC channel kind of a girl than NBC.
I remember Night Court.
Yeah, never got into it.
What did they got in with it? Bull or whatever.
Yeah, I liked Night Court. I liked that show a lot.
It was smart comedy. I would say that. Looking at my homemade pie. Oh, could be a family heirloom necklace. Absolutely. It's beautiful.
Could be.
But the gavel, if you've got anyone in your family in the legal system, that picture's terrific.
Yeah. I thought especially, I was thinking, lawyer, the daughter of a lawyer or a judge or something for them to have put a gavel there. But I thought that would be really fun if someone you knew, was, in the law, a judge or a lawyer, but it's just such an interesting thing to put in a photo with a baby. Really different. And it's a bigger picture also.
And only Lyle I know from a television show is Lyle Wagner from Carol Burnett, another ginger. Just
and
saying.
This is a 6x4 photo.
Thank
you, Jennifer.
Jennifer Miller. Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah, just not something that you see every day, but
No.
yeah, I just thought that was really neat with the
Yeah, the
gavel.
gavel is cool. Absolutely. I wonder if the gavel existed today at some yard
Mm.
sale.
Or maybe they kept it in the family.
I've seen them framed.
Yeah, you get a shadow box
Oh,
and frame it.
Jane, Dark Shadows. I used to run home from school because it started exactly at 3 p.m. in New Jersey. So I had to and it was only like a 28-minute show. Last year during COVID binge watched the entire thing on YouTube. If you guys did not do Dark Shadows in the what was it, early 70s, I guess.
I
Late
did.
60s, early
I don't know if I've ever seen an
It was
episode.
really not
I
suitable
never
for
heard
me.
of it.
Really not suitable. It was so scary and so adult, but oh my God, I ran. Barnabas Collins. I mean, it was redone sort of as a spoof with Johnny Depp in the later years.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't,
going to
it was
count
not,
this
was
down
not
for
true.
Jennifer.
You got a countdown. Go for it.
Going once. And going twice. And sold. Thank you, Jennifer.
All right. So I just threw out, and now my mind went another direction. Johnny Depp. Anybody watching the live broadcast of the trial? Have you seen
I've
any of it?
got a couple of the highlights on CNN, but that's as far as I've gotten into.
How about our friends in the room? Have any of you been watching any of it? It is
so bad.
No.
It's so bad.
This is like reality TV, right? Like real world legal court, billion-dollar stars fighting publicly on television. You can't make this crap up.
It's better than a slap.
And the stuff that they're saying, I mean, so far she hasn't testified. He's been testifying, but watching him testify, okay, if you've watched any of the Pirates of the Caribbean or anything that he's been in, right? He's a character actor for sure. So now he's on the stand, and he's so stoic and like matter of fact and carefully choosing his words. And he's not effing up.
Then they'll show video of that because somebody had their phone or something on and was taping it, and it's like,
right. And then they show the double pictures, him testifying and her watching, and like in my mind, I feel the smoke coming out of her head, like you liar, right? Like, and you know what?
They're toxic. They were
like I have to say, like, as a juror, like if you were a juror on the case, I don't know if it's going to be a jury case or a judge decision. I'm a sucker for a story, so I'm very gullible. So now while he's on the stand, I'm believing him. Hook, line, and sinker, he's got me. But I wonder if I'll change my mind when she goes on the stand.
Probably.
And then, right? Probably. Because I'm sure for every tale he's telling, she's got a tale too, and they're just waiting for her turn. Oh my God! Yes, I don't know when they'll get to her. He's been on the witness stand for days.
And this is why I was happy to get out of jury duty, because I don't think I want to be a juror.
We just talked about that last week. And it came into my YouTube feeds because I live in a bubble. I didn't even know what was going on, but it came into my YouTube feeds. Oh, let me see what this is. And I was like, oh my, this is live.
Yeah, it's bad. It's so bad. And we've got a pretty lady here.
All right, here we have a cabinet card of a lady, and this photo is taken in, Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. And I'm going to start this off at $5. And I need y'all to really look at her eyes and look at, I don't know if you can see it, but her eyes are very sharp in this picture.
Piercing, right? Like a piercing
eyes, yes.
Yeah, I would agree.
And you see her little necklace.
Well,
I mean, not
and she's
necklace,
got
but
some dark shadows happening around her eyes that make them really pop.
yeah.
And it almost looks like she has an ear pod in the one ear, like you know how the kids listen to the music.
Yes, Jennifer.
Ahead of her, that really
I'll
ahead
let
of
you, if you buy it, I let you do that. Yeah.
Right. There you go. And I could
I
just
have such a hard, such a
blacking out her eyes with X's.
yeah. I have such a warm spot for these pictures. I can't dare to do it. But
Yeah.
if you get them, you can X them eyes out all you want.
Mm-hmm. I love her hair. They did such a beautiful job getting her.
Are you saying that that's not what my hair looks like? So I have that hair, right? I don't have the bangs, but
if you had someone do your hair for you, then it would look like her hair.
Now I know what I need.
Yeah. No, I just think it's so smooth that part, and then
so much stuff coming into the room. Brett is saying the trial is going to be at least 6 weeks long. Sean says he lives in a huge bubble. I don't know if that's a reference that my bubble's small, or that he knows more about the world than I do, because I don't get out. I really don't. So
a bubble is like you don't notice things outside. Like he probably doesn't know that was going on.
The bubble, right? Mm-hmm. Mike says the brows could use a little plucking, but you know, right now the thick brows is the look.
Yeah, big brows are the big thing now. Mm-hmm.
And Marianne is also a victim of YouTube telling us what to watch. It's amazing. It's amazing what it puts in your feed. It's like
true.
Yeah. Like sometimes you think in my feed this week was a family trip to the zoo where 2 gorillas were pleasuring each other, and I'm like, okay, what did I search? What the heck did I search that made that come to my feed?
Oh my!
So wrong. So
yeah,
wrong.
that doesn't end up in mine.
Yeah,
you're like freaking Sister
I noticed that too with my YouTube thing. I look at so many different things. YouTube don't know what to do with me. It is so all types of stuff.
Oh, but fashion-wise, and this lovely gal, I really like the contrast of the white scarf or bow tied around her collar with the darker top that she has, and lots of buttons on there too. But yeah, I really like the contrast of colors.
And just to give y'all one of the things I look at, if y'all ever y'all like the animal videos, what's his name? Tony Baker. He does like these animal voiceovers. It's hilarious. You gotta check it out.
Oh my! And now, so here's let's go. What's going on in the room? Sean says the more that he's watching the picture selling days, the more that he loves them. Well, good. We love having you with us on Fridays. We love having you all here.
Thank you.
I know, right, Marianne? I was like, what the heck did I like? Because it's some algorithm, right?
Oh, it's all algorithms, yeah.
So weird.
That's right.
So weird. And I'm sorry to say I watched at least 30 seconds of it because I wasn't sure what I was looking at. And I was like,
now you know what's going to be in your feed.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Not good.
I watch a lot of
Marvel
movie geeky.
You're into the action.
So that's what's in mostly my feed. Somebody put out a new review.
Action figure. Who do you like? Who's your guy or girl? Like, are you a Batman? Or are you a Spider-Man? Who's your guy?
Yeah, I really don't have like a favorite. Although right now I am enjoying what's the new one?
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Thank you. I am
I
enjoying Moon
don't know
Knight.
my Marvel characters, but I've got a friend like you, Trisha, that knows the whole series, and she'll enjoy watching the movies again. I don't really enjoy like watching a movie more than once.
Oh, those I do like watching over and over and
unless
over
several
again.
views have passed, then I enjoy.
The Avengers were real good.
Yeah. Yep.
That and I actually enjoyed very much Captain Marvel. That was real good.
Yep. That was
My
good.
nephew is into Godzilla.
Okay.
And I'm like, what kind of animal is Godzilla? And my nephew said to me, he's Godzilla. That's the kind of animal he is. And I was like, we had this debate for like 10 minutes. It's like, I don't understand. Is he a dinosaur?
Yeah, dragon, dinosaur, yeah.
He's like, he's his own thing. He's Godzilla.
Well, yeah, he's a radioactive reptile.
Something. Yeah, something. But yeah, to my nephews, and he's got like
I think we're gonna pass on this one for now, Aaron.
All right.
Brett, no, I don't know geeks and gamers. I have a couple people, that I enjoy watching, and I kind of just stick with them, and they get me up to date. I'm more of like, I like certain movies because of the style. Like, I really liked Doctor Strange. I don't like necessarily the character Doctor Strange because he's kind of arrogant.
Is Doctor Strange Doctor Who, or are they two different doctors?
Two totally different doctors.
I don't know either one.
But Doctor Strange, the movie, was so well done. It reminded me of, now I'm going to forget the name of it. It starts with an I. It had Leonardo DiCaprio in it. But it's all the fold in and bendy and time, and there were all the different little segments of time, and they were all connected together. But I'll think of it in a second. But Doctor Strange really reminded me of that because of the way that they were bending time and bending reality. And I really liked the visual effect of that. It was worth seeing that one in the theater. Because
I would say I'm more of a sci-fi girl, so I binged The 100. Did anybody ever see that? On I forget, a YouTuber recommended it to me, and I loved it. But it was definitely about a future apocalyptic world, and I always like the Star Trek, the Star Wars, but like the older stuff. Like, I don't need all the flying scenes and the blowing up scenes. I like the story.
Yep. Well, yeah, I mean, I can't help but be a big Star Wars fan also, because I mean, when it came out, it was, it was
something
everything.
Like we'd never seen. Right. It was like we'd never seen. It was Star Trek on steroids.
Yeah. All right. So my next photo is going to start at $5. And I absolutely love this guy's mustache.
Yeah, he looks like he could do the mustache oiling, like Brill Cream commercial. Like, it's that oiled and beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he was really proud of that mustache also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the old style boxer.
Uh-huh. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, Bubbles, that's where I watched it. I binged it on Netflix, and I really enjoyed it.
And
he's a handsome character.
Here is the whole cabinet card. And down here on the bottom, let's see, he's from Allentown, Pennsylvania. And the back of this, so this said, well, on the back, let's see, that says Warmcas, but that says Warmcas something. But the back of this is really, I mean, this is a fancy ad
Yes.
for the
Yeah.
photographer. I mean, that was some
Yeah.
amazing advertising.
Graphically. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, what musical artist did a song about Allentown? Look at that. He would have such a baby face without the mustache, probably. You're probably right. The mustache made him feel like more adult. I was going to say he's an accountant. He's a money counter. Ruby's in at 5. Allentown is right next to Jersey, but what
Well,
musical
hi,
artist
Ruby, and welcome.
sang a song? Yes, Jennifer Miller got it first. Because I'm living here in Allentown. Billy Joel is another classic favorite of mine.
I only know a few Billy Joel songs.
I saw him in concert a couple times with Rocket Man. What the heck is his name?
Elton John?
Elton John, which was such an odd combination, but I saw them together in 2 different occasions, and they make a great concert together. And at the first time I saw them, had really nosebleed seats, really up high, and I got up to clap like such a a fan, and I didn't realize that the seat snapped back up. So when I went to sit, there was no seat, so I landed on the ground. And
Oh my gosh.
Sue Spiezio can't go out because she doesn't know the rules that chairs in stadiums fold back up. No idea. Yeah, Ruby in at 5. Any other interest in this lovely gentleman? I know,
Yeah, I
Jan.
just really hadn't had quite a mustache like that before on one of these great cabinet cards. All right. Well, we'll start counting it down.
Jen asked if he's doing a comb over. He might have a bald spot. You're right. Or it could be just lighting.
Going twice. Yeah, I think it's just the lighting.
He is prematurely receding, though. I think his receding hairline is happening at a younger age. Poor genetics. You get the hair on your face, but not on your head. What are you going to do? You got to make the most of your situation, right?
That's true.
Not everybody could be a redhead. Only 2% of the world population, and I'll brag about it every time.
And thank you, Ruby. If you could just make sure that you have sent your YouTube name, your legal name, your mailing address, and your PayPal email address to my email on the screen. And thank you very much.
Ruby, I don't think I've met you before, so nice to meet you, and thanks for your purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Ruby. All right, now I have 5 photos of this lovely lady right here, and her name is Mary.
Ooh.
Lewis. Ryan. Miller.
I think it's Klein.
Klein. Yeah, right, Klein.
It's Klein Miller.
I guess the Miller is maybe her married name.
Maybe, yeah, married or.
So here's one photo. I have 5 of these, and I'm going to start this off at $5.
Okay.
And here is one. Looks like she's almost in a military uniform.
Oh, I like that one.
You own that outfit. That's why you like it. You have it in yellow at my house.
And here's one. This one is colored in with her friend. It says Ann and me.
Aww. I love when they put a little pink in the cheeks. I do like that.
here's another one with, it looked like she has a Hawaiian shirt on. I don't know if she's in Hawaii or she's just trying to make it look like she's in Hawaii.
Yeah, Jen.
You know, you had the palm
one of the
trees in the back.
Their own. You're right. And Brett thinks that they could have been sisters because they had similar. They did look alike. But the Hawaii is that real, or is that a backdrop, or is that a party?
I think it's a backdrop.
For those of you that didn't know a little bit of Sue Spiezio trivia, Thomas and I got married barefoot on the beach in Maui.
Yeah.
With red fire ants biting our feet. I have a story about bugs. I didn't realize it.
And here's the last one.
They're very attracted to you.
That freaking fruit fly just flew past the camera. I don't know if you guys saw it, but literally, it's like I Beetlejuice the fruit fly.
Well, she is very photogenic, and those are beautiful photos of her.
Yeah, very photogenic.
And it got a little snow background. Very beautiful smile.
She is. She's pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, show them all again real quick.
So you got these two.
Hair up, hair down.
Yes. You have these two.
Mm.
And this one.
They're great. Mike says that she resembles his aunt.
Mm.
Now, I cleaned it up because I really wanted to say it like I say it in New Jersey's aunt.
I say aunt.
Aunt. But right now I'm against bugs, so now I'm going to try and say my fight against all bugs. $1 a picture. That's so awesome. Buy.
Yeah. For someone who's that photogenic, yes. Yeah, though that is a lovely collection. And yeah, she really does have like the look of the 40s with the length of her hair, and yeah, it looks like right about wartime. But yeah, I wish I could keep my eyes open like she does for photos, but I never can. I smile and my eyes start closing.
In photos, I can see that I have one eye big, like a drooper. Like, and then I don't see it when I'm looking at my face normally, but like I got one eye a little lower. I'm like, oh, don't take my picture. I need a little touch up.
All right. Well, I am surprised we are passing on them, on those great photos. But yep, if you are watching on the replay and you think this gal is absolutely lovely, you can contact Erin.
Yes.
Okay, so my next photo is going to start at $4. And this one, I believe, is from the same class of 1954 or 52 that I had last week, but this is a different gal. This is, I'm going to go on a limb and say that her name maybe was Wendy, and she abbreviated it to Wens. That's what it looks like to me.
I'm going vintage and vino, right? It almost looks like vino.
But here it says the class of 52.
Oh, yeah, that is the same sticker. Yeah.
Look at this. Absolutely adorable gal. She's got the hair, the glasses, that lovely top. And there you go. High school 1952.
So she's like 17, but looks like 42.
Well, yeah. As so many did back then.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just the way it was. But yeah, the hair,
I could see that, Jan Goodwood. She said it reminds her of Angela Marksbury. And if some of you didn't catch it, last night there was a pajama party with Angela Marksbury and Katie in the hotel in St. Louis. Just the two most adorable, giggly, I'm so glad I met my best friend in person moment. It was just like I had tears in my eyes. And they were like feeding each other like birds, like different treats from their areas. Oh, it was so cute. Yeah, everyone looked older back then.
Mm-hmm.
That pattern on that sweater is very hip.
Yeah, it's not traditional to me, 1952. No. Like she was really a trendsetter with having a design like that. Maybe she embroidered that in herself. Nice straight teeth.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Weren't they so cute in their jammies? I was loving that last night. I had to go to bed because it was late, but it was so cute to see them finally get to meet each other. It's like, imagine when Washington comes to New Jersey and Trisha and I get to meet, and then Aaron comes up.
Yeah, Aaron's just down the road from you.
Yep.
Yeah. May have to do that. May have to make a trip up to New Jersey.
Take a little trip.
I've been to New Jersey once when I went to Atlantic City. So I had to make another trip.
All right. Well, it looks like we are passing on her, but I think, oh, there's my doorbell. So we're going to let Aaron show his next photo.
Okay. How about a army picture? I have 4 photos. Let's do it for $4. So I do that.
That's the prettiest doorbell.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
So here is one.
Might be a wedding.
Yes. Of an army guy and his wife, or bride to be. And here's another one of him in his uniform. And it says Jim and Hat.
I want to say it's Pat, but that looks like an F, so it looks like Fat Michelle.
And it's probably Fort Meade because there's a Fort Meade in.
Oh, it's a place. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Fort Meade in Maryland.
Look at like the styling of the collar. OMG, that's a great picture.
Yeah, it looks like he has a little rocket launcher next to him or something.
Maria, welcome, my friend.
And then you have that one right there.
That scares me on every level. Take a picture of me while I'm pointing a gun at you.
Yeah. It's amazing to have all those old vehicles in there also.
Yeah.
And the cute nurse.
We think it might be his bride. because she looks like she's got a corsage on.
Oh, could be. Oh, she kind of looked like a nurse, but yeah, I can see that now.
But frickin', like, can we just stop and look at that tiny waist?
That's a very tiny waist.
That's a very frickin' tiny waist. OMG. This is before Pelotons, right?
And after corsets, to hold everything in.
Yes. Hello, Bookie.
Hello, Book. Maria.
Maria. So how many are there in this that one picture I love, the one with the collar?
They are, it's actually 5.
5. Okay, so less than $1 each.
Yes.
All right. Well, no takers on that one, but I think we will do our first intermission. And so I'm going to share a photo from Jan that she sent over. And she, let me see, can probably give a little more information about this photo. Okay, here it is.
Wow.
Let me see if I can get this.
Oh, that's a work of art. That's beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my, that's beautiful.
Oh, I guess I did have it all. There. Trying to do it full screen and it's not. Why aren't you letting me? I guess that's about as full screen as it's going to let me. But yeah, isn't that something?
Really beautiful.
Who was she?
She's right on Game of Thrones, I'll tell you that.
But yeah, isn't she something?
Really, really. The crown, the flowers, the gown, the ornate background. Holy crapola. But she did have frizzy hair. So you know what? You can't have everything in life, right?
Well, they didn't have, conditioners and stuff back then.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I could be a rich Russian princess. I could have a gown, but I got stuck with frizzy hair.
But oh yeah, that's a great pickup, Jan. She is a beauty.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that, Jan. And to remind the rest of our players, we welcome any pictures that you have of anybody in your family or anything you've come along. Send to Trisha. We love to, this is not all about selling, it's about sharing. And that was a beauty. So thank you.
Yeah, stunning. And yeah, I would love to know, more of what was going on with that whole thing. But it's hard to know if she was a stage actress, or if that was just a Saturday night for her.
Yeah, exactly.
Could go either way. Okay, my next item, it's a tin type. But the picture is not as crisp as some of the other tin types that I've had. So I'm going to start this one at $8. It does have 3 people in it, but it is just a little darker than the tin types that I usually have found. And so I'm trying to figure out, is this a woman and 2 men? Or is the person in the back, I guess that's the question, person in the back a man or a woman?
Oh, I really hope the person in the back is a man, because if it's a woman, that's not
That's
good.
a woman.
See, he's got the radar to tell. I don't know.
Yeah, I just cannot quite tell. What do you think, Denise? You've seen a lot of these and
As you're
the
coming in
era.
closer, come closer. Bring it in. Yeah, it's a woman. Oh my. Yeah. It's a woman. You know what? It's the hat and the bow, and you could see as opposite it is for the neckwear on the gentleman.
Mm,
Yeah. It's a handsome woman. That's right,
there
Bubbles.
we go. Yes, a
Very
handsome
handsome.
woman.
Or their boobs. The boobs are not discernible in this
Ooh,
picture.
yeah, that's hard to tell in
Aaron, are
the
you feeling
photo.
boobs? You see any boobs,
Um,
Aaron?
Mm,
You're the
somewhat.
testosterone in the room.
but yes, you're right. The kind of wrap around the neck with the scarf, it is the same as the woman in the front.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sister wives, maybe.
And so I'll pull back so you can see the whole image.
And he's tiny. Like very lean.
Mhm.
Oh my God. David Hyde Pierce. Okay, for those of you, here's another television drop. I'm watching, I think on HBO Max, Julia, which is about Julia Child first starting the PBS public broadcasting show, The
Oh,
First Step.
okay.
And David Hyde Pierce plays her husband.
Oh.
But another character is her best friend, who's being played by BB Newworth, who was
Oh, yeah.
Lilith. So it's like the crossover because they both were on Cheers and now they're both in this, and it's
Well,
weird
and
to see them good.
Frasier.
And Frasier, exactly.
Frasier, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to start counting this down for Denise. And we're going once. Yeah, Frasier was a show I very much enjoyed, not just because it was Seattle, but
Okay.
yeah, I just absolutely
Yeah.
loved that show.
But did you like
Going
the theme
twice?
song? I never understood that theme song.
No, I don't understand it
Not a
either.
clue.
And sold.
Yeah, I think Frasier was even better than Cheers. I really do. And Cheers was good.
Yeah, Cheers was really good. That one will still always be one of my all-time favorites.
But
And it worked so well with Shelley Long. And then when she left, you kind of went, but Kirstie Alley was
yeah,
really good on that show. So it really worked so well with both of them.
absolutely. I 100% agree.
Thank you,
But
Denise.
but the Frasier dynamics of the two brothers would make me cry laughing.
Yeah.
That they were so snobbish.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so
Yeah, the
funny.
fact that they were so similar instead of opposites made
Right.
it even that much
Well,
funnier.
yeah, 'cause the father was the protagonist in the plaid shirt and the in the cane. I have the
Yeah.
same cane as the father.
Yeah.
What you got, Aaron?
And the
So
dog.
here I have a young lady, and this was taken in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania by, it says original flower, and this was in August 1889.
Aaron, you're getting really pixelated.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. We can kind of see it, but yeah, unfortunately your picture is getting a little pixelated.
Okay.
Yeah, it just happened because it wasn't happening all night.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, could be my phone again.
Get Trisha doing cat duty. What are you guys up to? What's going on?
Well, yeah,
I hear some nonsense behind me. What's going on?
I wanted to know if it was Joe or Gracie. If it's Joe, I don't have to worry. If it's Gracie, I have to worry a little bit.
Let's see.
And
Yeah,
yes,
I
you're
think so
right.
too.
26 to 30 was a very common waist size for men. Yeah, it's only probably been since right after the war, World War II,
That we got
that wasn't
Yeah.
the normal waistline any longer. Do you want to try going out and coming back in, Aaron, to see if that helps any?
Yeah, I could try that.
Okay.
I agree with the crowd that she almost looks like just a floating head of a pillow. Or a cloud.
Yeah.
But she's got like the face like that you see in artists' paintings, like a certain je ne sais quoi look. I don't know. It's very artsy. Look at me talking French. This is more than you bargain for, right? A multilingual Spiezio.
Okay, well, my next photo here is going to, oh, Aaron's back. All right. So these two knuckleheads are going to go at it.
Oh, go for it, guys. Mama's busy.
So, all right, Aaron. So what are we starting her at?
Oh, that's better.
$5.
Okay, well, that works then. Let's give that a try. Yeah, that's a lot of ruffles, isn't it? She does kind of look like her head's in the clouds. Joe? Yeah, please be nice.
I love the instructions. Pardon me, Joe. Mommy's working so that you can eat. Can you behave and leave Grace alone, Joe?
Well, that's Faye up on the box. Yeah, and sometimes he'll do the chasing game with Faye because they both love to run up and down the stairs. And so you'll hear them like a herd of rhinos running up the stairs and then around and then running down the stairs.
And maybe I made the.
Right, but look at this woman's face. Doesn't she look like an artist portrait kind of a face? Like really like just classic. I don't know. She looks like an art model.
Yeah, maybe bring her in just a little closer.
Oh my God, can you remember when we started to eat fast food and like what? Oh, French fries on the go. Oh my. The world changed. Yeah, she's a classic beauty in like a very artsy way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's clearing up now, isn't it? A little better.
It's better. It's trying to every once in a while pixelate, but it's more not pixelated than pixelated. So I think we're good. But yeah, just the tilt of her head and looking slightly away, but yeah, very artistic pose by the photographer to do that.
So this was from 1898.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I would love to see that painted. It really would be a beautiful painting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's got the kind of dreamy eyes. Yeah, very much a classic beauty. She's lovely.
Now you guys made me hungry. So if you were gonna get from one of these, you're gonna get a burger. Would you get the burger from Wendy's, McDonald's, or Burger King?
Burger King.
Trish? Hey, let me just guess. No, I really don't eat meat, but go ahead, give it to me. I know
no, actually, it's the flame broiled of
No, it's not
Burger
that. Yeah.
King versus, I mean, Wendy's is a little fresher, but the flame broiling, I think at Burger King makes theirs just a little better.
So you got 2 Burger Kings. Burger King would be the last on my list. I hate their burgers. I'm
Wow.
all about a McDonald's double quarter pounder with cheese.
Okay.
That's my jam. And if I didn't have a broken down car right now, I would send Tommy to get it. But right now he's pouting in his room.
Well, you could order it from DoorDash or
I could.
Grubhub or one of those.
I could.
Mm-hmm.
I paid like $19 for a sundae from Carvel last week, but it was so good. Sometimes you just got to spoil yourself. The crowd is split. We have one for Wendy's and one for Burger King. So I'm the cheese that stood alone for McDonald's.
For McDonald's, yeah.
Mhm.
McDonald's hamburgers, I've never really been a big fan of.
But either way, with whichever fast food, I need to have it piping hot. So I can't make the ride home. I gotta pull over.
Yeah, and that's not gonna work.
Gotta eat it in the parking lot, because if it's not piping hot, I can't stand it. Maria,
well, I would like to know what fast food restaurants you have that has piping hot food, because I think maybe that's a New Jersey thing.
Oh my God. Yes, because the line to get to the drive-through is ridiculous in all our fast food. Like, so yeah, they're fresh right out, because there's a line to get the food. And we got our first Sonics. Do you guys ever have Sonics?
Yeah.
And
I have a Sonic, but I haven't been to it yet because I have to go up the freeway to the next town.
When our Sonic opened, they had to actually have the cops come to manage the traffic for the line.
Wow.
And it was like 5 rows of lines to merge into one, and it was overwhelming. But the only thing I really like from the Sonics are like their ice creams with like M&Ms in them. Like,
yeah,
hello, come to mommy.
Yeah, I like watching their ads to see the colors of like their slushies and their shakes, because they're vibrant fruit colors, and I love that. That's
turquoise, like
for me.
Yeah.
Well, I am surprised no takers on this absolutely strikingly beautiful woman. But we will pass on her for right now.
All right.
And all of you that enjoy crossing out the eyes in photos, you're gonna
warning. Here it comes.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh my God. Children of the corn. They're the children of the corn. Oh my God, look at the eyes.
And they're beautiful dresses. They're lovely, but yeah, these girls, whoo.
Do you want to play with dolls? Come on over. The worms crawling.
And then I think she's got some kind of a toy or a talisman or something in her hand.
Yeah, I'm thinking like the cross to kill the vampire, like that, that look.
Maybe, but look at those shoes that they're wearing. Now this is on thicker paper, but I wonder if this is a copy of the original, is what I'm wondering. But it's still really neat picture of these gals. But I'm thinking that it's on like thicker photographer's paper, but I don't think it is on the thick paper that it would have been on.
See, Jan, you're a good person. Jan says that they were probably frightened of the whole photography setup. That's, that shows your sweetness.
Probably.
You're like a Trisha. I'm like they're possessed. Okay? They're possessed. You're going to go play in the house. You're never coming home. All right? They're going to lock you in a closet. They're going to feed off you. They're going to feed you to the dog. Look at the little one. Oh my, they're so freaking cute. They are really cute. And the crispness of the dress with the scalloping.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. But I do hear the song. The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, in your stomach and out your mouth. Like very creepy. But they really are beautiful. Like beautiful little girls.
Yeah, they are.
The difference in that whole picture, that a smile would change the whole dynamic of the
yes.
right? It's because they're stone-faced that's making it scary. But if they had the littlest inkling of a smile, that'd be a whole different photo.
Yes. And maybe if they could breathe also. I mean, those necklines are really high. I'm not sure they're getting a good breath while wearing those dresses.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I am going to pass on them, but yeah, I just thought for those of you that are looking for fun Halloween content, I think these girls could be right up your alley for Halloween content.
You have an assemblage of a little cauldron. You glue them to some cardstock. You have the bubbling. Oh my God, it's terrible. The thoughts in my head. Jade, hi, nice to meet you. Recently
Hi,
you've had
Jade.
some photos of the dead in some previous shows. The whole funeral parlor. Do you think they were alive? I just think we're bad people. They were alive. They're so cute, but they are creepy.
I do think, yeah, I think the girls are alive. They probably just told them, it's like, I have this feeling like the parents are there and the photographers there putting the fear of God in these people, especially the kids. Do not move. And so I think the kids have like almost a look of terror as they're standing there trying not to move.
Yeah. And look who came in with it.
Edward, and I got you for that one. Thank you, Edward.
Uno, Benicio, Del Toro, Pinocchio, Thrifted Treasures. Hello, Edward. We haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, my friend. What you got?
Right.
What you gonna pull out of your hat?
Here I have this photo is taken in Los Angeles.
Ooh, a
movie star. Of a little baby. And we're gonna start this off at $3.
It's like, hurry, take the photo. I'm balancing.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I missed the start. I was talking.
At $3.
$3.
This baby is a big whopper.
Yes.
So cute. Yeah, look at the chunk. Look at the rolls. I love it. My God, I'm so sick. I want to get in there and
down by the wrist.
Yeah. Yeah. Love it. Oh, that's great. Who did you grow up to be, little baby? What was your life like?
Oh, Los Angeles. Probably grew up to be a director, movie director.
Could be.
I know, Jan. I think he looks like he's going to fall any second also.
Jan, we've been noticing that parents really put their babies in precarious positions.
Let's see.
Yes, they did. It was really not about the safety of the child, but about taking the picture. That seemed to be more important.
It says Stephen Welch,
Oh, it's a little boy.
age
Stefan.
7 months.
All right, all the Googlers.
All right, let's get it. Okay, Stephanie or Stefan? A. Welch Jr., age so many months.
I think it's 7 months.
Adorable. Jen, we've seen some really scary pictures of like children put at risk for the photo. I don't know
Well, like
what
the one
Jade is
I
referring
had.
to. When Jade says
The
that you
gavel.
put them in cages outside the window, what does that mean? What exactly, Jade? Please explain. Who used to put what in cages outside the window? What?
Maybe we should ask Jade. Where did you grow up?
We're jumping topics, so I need to know how what that sentence is tied into. My mind is wandering. You used to put them in cages outside the window. I hope it's not babies. If she says babies. Oh, how funny. Mike said $3. Thank you, Mike.
Well, it would be an easy way for them to get air, fresh air, and not have to worry about them running away.
Yeah, I know in old movies I've seen like they would put the baby outside in the sun in their pram, for a while, unattended. Like, it's just so weird. I mean, so weird.
Oh, okay. So it's almost like if you had like a window and you put a contraption outside for like your cat to go walk around, but they used to have them for babies to get some fresh air. And yes, Aaron, could we see the back again for the name just to...
Jade, you taught me something I never knew.
No, now I want to go see what one of those looks like. I would love to have ones for the cats. Stephen with a PH, A. Welch Jr. of Los Angeles, California. And so yeah, I would say he probably became somebody in LA. It seems like everybody worked for a movie studio, right?
Think of what my life would have been if I was born in LA, Trisha. Come on.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
wow, yeah.
Lucille Ball, forget about it. I'd be the redhead everybody would remember. I just missed my timing.
Well, now you still can be. Thanks to YouTube.
Yeah,
and the Spiezio show.
Right. You're right, Trisha. There's a future life for me.
That's right.
You're watching the growth of the Sue Spiezio internet sensation. At one day you'll say, I remember her. I remember her from Trisha's show. She used to do corny jokes and make funny songs. And now look at her. She's Dick Cavett.
Yes, you could be interviewing people.
That's right. It's gonna be the Sue Spiezio podcast. You're gonna be one of my first guests. That's it. It's all been decided.
That's right. You could have been a star.
A movie star and the rest. Everything reminds me of a song. Everything.
All right. Well, while we're letting the Google people see if they can find him, we will count this down for Mike. Going once. And going twice.
Don't tell me you're going to lose your voice.
I got a little.
Did you hear that, Aaron?
I got a little tickle.
A little Patdoodles just popped in. I'll call it because she can't talk sold.
I know. I can.
You totally choked on your own phlegm.
What was it, last week? Or was it Wednesday? Yeah, one of the days I was sucking on a cough drop because my allergies were bothering me so much. I needed to have that little extra bit from the cough drop.
Yes, that's right. You need to hydrate and keep the glands wet. You're a rock star, you know? You got these shows. Can't be choking.
No, you can't be. And so for those of you that are here, I'll let you in on, if you guys saw my video earlier today, I had a $1 sale. So I have these items. I'd had them, at various sales or didn't have them at sales, kind of have them hanging around, was going to take them to Goodwill. And I thought, you know what? You guys, you're so creative with items. You use things for things they're not intended. You craft with them. You do all kinds of things. Some of these are not in pristine condition, but they're in good usable condition. And so I put together the video from today so you can see that. But I'm also going to let you know there's another one coming tomorrow.
Girl, don't do that to you, girl. You know I love a dollar sale. What time? Because I'm not getting up.
See, that's the special. Because you guys are here, I'm going to tell you what time it's going to come out, which is going to be 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific.
No,
you got to subtract.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. 10 a.m. Pacific.
Or 10 a.m. That's it. 10
I got to help her. She doesn't even know her own state times. This is what happens when she starts taking the cough drops. It's like drugs because she's so drug-free.
So yes, 10.
Yeah, I bought all the little critters. So let me just ask you now: are there little critters tomorrow? Do I have to set my alarm? Because you know I love a critter. So I got today 6 pieces for $2. I got a camel, a duck. I don't know, but it was like, are you kidding me?
No, you didn't get the camel.
What did I get? I got a duck.
You got the ducks, but no, then you got there's a little German glass.
Yeah, I got the shot glass for Tommy because really we need Tommy to be drinking because he's not been fun lately. It's really not fun with all of these car problems. For an auto mechanic to have a car problem that he can't solve, it's like my house is like we're in mourning. Okay, literally, I think we're gonna put the curtains over the mirrors because Tom is so upset. He just went into his room to pout.
Oh,
they can't fix his cars. I did see it, Jan. I bought the little critters and I got the little shot glass for Tommy.
Yep. But yes, I do technically have a few more critters for tomorrow. So 1 p.m.
All right. I don't know how you have to be like that, but okay. I'm going to try. Because I'm laying that up. But yeah, so I do repurpose the broken and the frail because I do like to do some assemblage work for the holidays. Shove a turtle here and a dog there and whatever.
Yep. And then in a week or so, 2 weeks after it's kind of run its course and everybody's had a chance to look, then I'll grab what's left and I'll go take it down to Goodwill. But it's like, no, I'll let you guys, have first shot at it.
Yes, you know what it does, Jan? Which really, some of us have to work and cannot pay attention to all the alerts that come on my phone. So I do hear the alert that Trish, but I hear alerts all day long. But hey, I gotta have a job. I gotta be on camera. I gotta be talking to people about business and stuff. And then I come in, it's like, 23 minutes ago, and like everything's gone. I'm like, Are you freaking kidding me? Doesn't even, there's no payback to being on the Sue Spiezio show on Friday nights. I get no perks. Okay? She's not saving the critters. Aaron would save the critters. Aaron, I don't know what the hell you're doing. But he's like the little boy
Hey,
with a Game Boy.
He wasn't planning on being on, and he
Aaron is
on.
ready to go to the prom
He's
at
awesome.
any time.
Your cousin needs a date. Your sister needs a date. Aaron's there.
That's it. Jen, I'm going to be 63 in August. I can't stand working anymore, but I can't afford to retire. So I'm going to stick it out, and I keep praying for a buyout. So please, somebody in the big corporate world, offer to buy me out. I'm with my company 25 years, but I've been in the industry since 1982. I work in healthcare.
Wow.
Well, you know, there's always the possibility that somebody's going to buy your company.
Twice happened already.
And then you just might get a nice severance package.
Yeah. What happens is I keep getting promoted with the, not really. I don't really get promoted, but what kind of critters are you looking for? Maria, I do like Christmas assemblages where there's, things frolicking in the snow, under the big brattle brush tree, the typical stuff.
So I have 4 pictures.
I guess this happy couple.
4 sailor pictures. So there is the first one. There is the second one. So those are both in the Navy.
Well, at least this guy did me the favor of saying on his hat, I'm in the Navy. So I didn't have to guess.
Well, I mean that he's in the Navy colored outfit. And hi, Mary.
And Denise, you're not retiring yet? I can't take it anymore. I can't. I'm so tired of working. I just want to have a glue gun and create crap. That's what I want to do. That I could sell to you guys. And you can say, I have a piece of crap that Sue Spiezio made. I did good last year. I sold more than 50% of my stuff. I made about $500 in about an hour and a half. It was good.
Excellent. See, and that keeps you going for next year.
Yeah, I'm starting with I already have my first glue burn up to season. Denise, I don't know.
So I'm going to go through them again. So here is technically the last one.
I don't think I could make it to 67. I'm so I can't say the word is burnt out. It's just I want to have fun now.
And then here we go. So those are the 4 sailor photos. And if anyone's interested in those at any time, you can let me know. And we're going to go back to Aaron.
All right. So now I have a tintype.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Yes. And this is a tintype of a school picture.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you can see. It looked like it maybe have a teacher and maybe a teacher's aide. And the one teacher you see has a little, look, her flower is colored in. And I'm gonna start this off at $5. Her flower is colored in a blue color. And I think it's about 30 children in the photo.
Well, now I know what you were doing when you were taking your break. You were counting heads.
Yes.
This could be like a one-room schoolhouse kind of thing because the children don't all look to be the same age.
Yeah. And it's about an 8x5 tintype photo.
We have our first bid, Roby Combs. Is it Roby or Robbie? I'm going to say 1B. I'm going to say Roby. I'm probably wrong. Oh, no, now we got a Ruby and a Robbie. I'm confused. You wish you could zoom in. I know. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Wiggles is doing an exceptional job today because usually there's a lot of jumping. So you take a good look, Mike, because this is as good as it gets.
Mr. Wiggles.
It's hard. I mean, I tease you, but it's hard to hold something darn still at a camera. Maria wants to know if
it is
any indication of what year that class is from.
I don't see a year on it, but the tintypes were from like the 1800s.
Yeah, so, usually right about the Civil War, like that 1860, I think is when people really started having their photos taken. And then they kind of kept going up to like the 1880s or so, up until the time the cabinet cards really started taking over. They quit putting them on tin and started putting them on cardboard right about I think in the late 1880s. There was like a little bit of a crossover period. So you're really looking at something from like the 1860s to 1880s are really the heyday of the tintypes. And since it wasn't a super long period, you're looking at like 20 to 30 years, they're getting harder and harder to find because people really enjoy collecting, kind of the historical record of them. And they're hard to find. And this one being a larger one in a group shot that's just like, wow.
Yeah, I show you the back of it. So yeah, I guess you can hear it. It's a tintype.
I think that's the first tintype sound effect we've ever had on this show, Aaron.
Yeah, it's a little hard to do on one of the smaller ones. They don't.
Little ones, yeah. You popped the rigidity of the tintype sound. We now know what it sounds like. And there is a lot of interest on this particular photo. So I wouldn't run it too quick on the countdown because people are really coming in as they're learning more and more.
Yeah, you see the curtains on it in the room.
You may be able to get Burger King tomorrow from just one picture.
Yeah, the prices is going up too at Burger King. It's one
gotta go to the dollar menu. Dollar menu. Who has the dollar menu?
It's different places, it's different prices.
That's true. That's true.
Like I can get one here.
There's not corporate America saying how much they have to be. They're independent owners, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but even just driving down the road and watching what the heck gas prices have been doing, like just like from across the street, like, oh, you raised $1? Okay, I'll go $1. It's like poker ante.
I just paid $4.39. And
I know.
And that was from Costco, which in my area is the cheapest
here too.
You can get is the Costco gas. And so yeah, $4.39 a gallon.
Crazy.
I think I just filled up today too. It's like $4.50.
And I learned something recently that I didn't know because I have a motorized scooter. So Tom upgraded the tractor that he puts on the back of the Jeep, and we had an original tractor that was attached to the Jeep that didn't have wheels, but now he upgraded to a tractor which is considered a trailer because it does have wheels.
Oh, okay.
So now we went to a flea market. And we have Easy Pass. And because it's considered you're towing something, it was an extra $30 for the New Jersey Turnpike each way to go to a flea market. So it cost me $60 in additional tolls to go to a flea market.
you should contact them. A
Oh,
person with
I did.
disability
I
should
did.
not be charged.
Isn't that crazy? They says, yeah, but you could use that trailer to tow anything. And that's true. You can. But yeah, so now Tom's trying to figure out ways to travel without having to use a
Yes.
toll road, even
Yes.
if it adds to our time. Because if you're going to pay $60 to go to a flea market, you may as well stay home because then you didn't get a deal.
No.
There you can see that beautiful colored in blue.
Oh yeah, now the
Wow.
way everything now the blue is popping. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Ruby, could you let us know if you will be continuing with offers or if you are out? I would really appreciate it if you could actually type the word out into the chat, and then we know that you are at the point where you will no longer be putting in an offer.
Right, you're down now between Ruby and Denise. No, Roby. No.
Ruby.
Ruby. Oh,
Ruby and Denise. Yeah. The Ruby is,
Roby.
like a tongue.
Okay.
Forget it.
I'm trying to read the chat and this, and yeah, it's not connecting.
That's I would say this is the teacher, and maybe this is the teacher aide on the other side.
Oh, cool.
Now the kids are dressed a little fancy, so I would think that maybe that was a higher end school district for them to be able to afford a tin type that big. Also, that those did not come cheap. And you're probably looking at the equivalent today of like a $40 or $50 photo, which for school kids, school photo, that the equivalent, that was a lot of money.
Yeah.
This is no orphanage, guys. This is a school picture. Yeah, that's right, Deanna. It could be a private school. Hey, Ruby, thank you for typing out. So I think we're down to Denise.
You. I think so. So we will count this down. And going once. And I would think it kind of has the indications of being like a private school or whatever the equivalent back then was. Because, yeah, we know even children back then, were not guaranteed education.
No.
Yeah.
It was not.
They had to help their parents at the farm, so they may have, a lot of them, only went to like a certain point of a school.
Yeah,
like
maybe you went to third grade, and
it was a privilege. It wasn't mandated by the government that you had to send your children to school. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. A large family. Oh, Denise, think of that woman. Whew, that's a lot of babies. Gina, you're loving my dress. Look. I said, so here's the thing. I've been working at home 25 years. I live in pajamas. I do have nice clothes, but I live in pajamas. So every Friday I say to Tom, take out something nice for me because I'm going to be on TV. He goes, you're not going to be on TV. You're going to be on YouTube. I was like, but it's going to live forever. So it's like TV. So he's so cute.
How dare he say that to you?
Right? So I can't maneuver in and out of my closets and stuff because of his disability. So he goes in my closet every Friday at 6 o'clock, right? Because that's what time I have to get up from the disco nap at 6 o'clock. He comes in my room, he pulls out an outfit, a dress, and he'll say to me, is this one good? And I'll say, that's perfect, honey. That's perfect. So I have had on a different dress every week since we started. Eventually, I'm going to have to start duplicating. But for now.
That's all right.
Right? But if only the inspector shirts came in a 5 to 6X with a V-neck, I'd be sporting it. Now, I might have to wear a bra because the truth is my boobs are on my lap. You know what I mean? Girls, you know what I mean, right? If you're home, you're in your jammies, you're not wearing your bras. Aaron, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yes, Sue, I
Just
do know what
be
you're saying.
Yeah,
free,
I mean,
Sue.
you
Just
gotta
be
eat.
free.
The girls gotta be free. The nice thing about the YouTube, it's from here up. You don't know what's happening.
That's
You don't
right.
know where my boobs are sitting. I
That's
got
And
one on my left leg and one on my right leg, and they're doing just fine. And because my millennials tease the heck out of me, I spent a little extra time doing the bun tonight. I don't
I
know that I could
love it.
duplicate it again, but I got
I
these,
haven't
I
seen
got
them in the chat.
so they are texting the crap out of me, and
Oh,
and
okay.
that I can't read them, but I see them, and
Hi, everyone.
they've just texted my boss um the photo of the three of us, and my boss just asked them, "Where's the link?" Oh, here she is. Hello, Newman. So here she is, Sam Spira. Hello, Newman. Hello,
Hi,
Sam
Sam.
Spira. Do you like the bun? Did I do better tonight? Because Sam told me I had a very bad head. But look, I've got all the white coming in. I am a glamour girl. Imagine if I wore makeup. Oh my God. But I still have that one bag that looks like I got punched in the eye. I know. I'm such a vision. So I see, Sam, that you reached out to our boss. Let me know when you see it. But yes, my Peloton reference that I made before was in the spirit of Sam Spira and Amanda, who are my millennials at work, and they get up like at 7 o'clock in the morning to Peloton together before work.
Uh,
Okay, and then sometimes they Peloton again at lunch. I'm like, what? And they're doing something now called intermittent fasting, where
Oh,
they don't allow themselves to eat till exactly noon. So if you have a morning call with them, you can hear their stomachs rumbling
yeah,
because they're not used to fasting, right?
yeah.
And they are millennials, so they order in lunch from DoorDash and Grubhub every day, and they're ordering like $25 lunches every freaking day. I want that life, right? But I can't because I can't make it to the door. So Sam suggested that I cut a hole in the window that's behind me, and I put
oh.
a basket with a rope that I could tell the DoorDash driver to put my meals in. But they eat all stuff that touches. I'm not doing that, like poke
Oh,
balls and
oh,
no, no,
oh
no.
no.
Can't
So
Oh
touch
they
them.
we
no.
have never, because of COVID, we have never met in person. We are only work friends, but we have never actually met. So they want to eventually come to the Spiezio house to introduce me to foods that millennials eat, like sushi and tuna. And no,
Oh
no.
no,
I'm
not
saying it
tuna.
here for prosperity, Sam Spira. You will not put tuna in this mouth. Not happening. And I'm
And she
never ever
probably
gonna
won't
get a
let you in.
Peloton. That's not happening. But I can sport a millennial bun.
Yes. And don't bring tuna to the house because she won't let you in the front
Oh
door.
my God. Even last night when Katie and Angela went to eat and they took pictures of what they freaking ate. Oh hell no. Oh, she said, Sam says, tell my recipe for potato salad. So I don't really like mayonnaise that much, but I have to. I mean, if you're going to make macaroni salad or potato salad, you have to use mayonnaise. But to cut the flavor of the mayonnaise, I have a secret ingredient, which is evaporated milk. And Sam said, that's disgusting. I was like, you haven't tasted it yet. It makes it so creamy that you don't taste the mayonnaise. She goes,
Okay.
but the mayonnaise is what I want. So we had like a mayonnaise fight. And,
Well,
you
yeah.
know, I'm not losing the mayonnaise war. I'm not. Film it. So yeah, Italian. They want to
Okay.
do a charcuterie board with crap on it. I'm not eating things that touch each other. No, no.
No, but no, they don't touch each other on a charcuterie board. Everything's separate.
Okay. So here's we go. Roby is correcting me. Thank you. Sue, even though my name only has one B, it's pronounced like there were two. So I was right. It was Robbie.
Robbie,
Also,
okay.
Thomas is wrong. You're on my big screen. I know. I can take up a big screen. I'm a lot. I got a lot of personality, and I tone it down for the show. this, this is me toned down. Italian style is with
Those-
olive oil and red
that's-
pepper. Yeah, there she is.
Hi,
I'll be right back again.
Sure. Hello, Stephanie.
Okay.
You told me how to get to Stephanie Place. Oh dear, Trisha, where'd you pull this one out of? Oh my God. Oh, Maron. How do I sell this for you, my friend? How? The necklace, the brooch. You know what?
So that's where I was kind of going
Yeah,
with this
that's
one.
where you gotta go.
This woman had money. I'm thinking she had some serious money because yeah, she's got the brooch, she's got these beautiful earrings.
Oh my God, she's got a face that a horse wouldn't even kiss. Oh, Maron. She is one of, I'm
She-
sorry. I'm sorry to be judgy. This is why I'm not going anywhere up north called heaven, because I'm judgy. But this woman is a brute. I'm sorry. She had to come with a big dowry. There's no way.
I have
way.
no doubt that she came with a big dowry.
Oh, look who's here. Look who rolled in.
Hi,
Hello.
Jan. Hi,
Jan.
Gina Marie.
And Gina Marie. So let me just do it because they haven't seen it. Welcome to the Sue Spiezio Show.
Now, this one also has the photographer
Oh, yeah.
put beautiful artwork on the back of the photo.
Which is equally suitable for framing in your collection if you don't want to show the face of the woman.
Yes.
I mean, that pencil artwork is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Anne of Green Gables.
And
That was
this
a
is
good
from
choice.
Pennsylvania also. And then, yeah, she has got a beautiful brooch. Let's get in here and take a close look at
That is gorgeous. And covered buttons, I think. So that shows money too. They look like they're covered buttons.
And that fabric looks pretty fancy also.
We have a first bid. Jennifer Miller at $4.
And then let's get a close-up. Thank you, Jennifer, of her earrings. Those are very nice also.
Jen, are you going to do this straight or are you going to bastardize this for Halloween like I would?
She could pull off a good Halloween look.
Right? Definitely. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God. Could you see her going with the kid with the mustache handles, the one that you showed before? Or she looks like she could be his mother.
Let me see.
I'm not gonna lie, Gina Marie. In my old age, I got a mustache. I got to take care of. It's terrible. You young girls don't know. You millennials, what happens to you when you get old.
There you go.
You start losing your eyebrows. Look at this happy couple. She could be his mother.
She could be his mother.
Yeah. So Jen, what I do with mine is I make a black witch's hat that I glue to their head, and then I take some red nail polish and I make little droplets of blood come out of their eyes. I know, I'm sick. I'm so sick. And then I frame them. And sometimes I adorn the frame with, like, pumpkins, something sweet.
Oh,
I know, right? And then, like, you go to bed and you think you don't have anything. Then you wake up in the morning, you're like, I got whiskers. Whiskers. Nobody told me I was going to get whiskers.
Surprise.
Yeah. And I can't save an eyebrow for my life. I'm like licking them down. Like, don't go. I'm going to be the woman with no eyebrows. They're going to have the eyebrow tattoos.
Well, I am going to count this one down for Jennifer, and thank you so much.
And listen, guys, if any of you bastardize these photos and make something else out of them, please send us a picture that we can share of what you made it into. If you put a googly eye on it, we want to see.
Going twice.
Look at this the freaking little millennial making fun of my accent. She's saying whiskers.
And sold.
Trisha has better pronunciation. How do you say that word correctly, Trisha? It's
What,
not whiskers.
whiskers?
Let me try and do it like Trisha. Whiskers.
Whiskers.
I could do it if I wanted to. I just don't want to.
I know. I have the West Coast R's. We have very hard R's on the West Coast.
No, they don't tell you about getting old, Jennifer. They don't. I look at my hands, and they look like my mother's hands. When I was a kid, I used to look at my mother's hand and say, "Oh, look at her hands. Now they're mine."
All right. Here
Aaron,
I have another tintype, and it is of a African American little boy, and it's framed in this beautiful cardboard frame right here.
Wow, Aaron, that is outstanding.
Yes. And I'm going to do an offer up of $5 for this.
Now, can you get it in a little closer and just keep moving it slowly with the light? Because the light's got to hit it just right to really see that photo. Because the tintype is, so reflective.
Yeah. I love how Trisha is so much softer directing Aaron than I am. Like, Mr. Wiggles, hold it still. Turn it towards the light. Yeah, you know what, Aaron? You have to give a little tilt because there you go. Because we were getting the light in the face of the child and not being able to see the features of the child. Yeah. You know, you think he's doing this for the first freaking time. He is the ephemera guy.
Yeah, I am.
Gotta teach you everything, you kids. What would you do if I wasn't here? We got Jen Miller in at 6. No, and then you're like, let's face it, even the nose hairs are growing. My husband for 25 years has been using that buzzer to like nose hair his like.
Ooh.
I asked him, I said, can I borrow your nose buzzer? He goes, no, get your own. I was like, I don't want to admit that I need a nose buzzer. Like, when did I start needing a nose buzzer? Everything's growing out of all the wrong places. Don't feel bad for him, Jan. Don't feel bad.
Hey, Jan, I love the abuse.
Keep tilting the photo. Maybe try tilting it forward. Let's see if that does anything. I know it's such a great photo, just trying to get the little bit of glare off of it.
This you're bringing out the big hitters tonight. People are bidding on your stuff, Aaron. And you weren't even supposed to be here.
I know.
Tomorrow you're going to send me a Carvel ice cream sundae.
All right.
$20. Look,
I do not know Carvel, so you'll
okay. I'll take Dairy Queen. I'll take it.
Okay.
Jen's out. We have Denise.
Yeah, African American tintype. I mean, come on, Aaron.
Ooh, that is the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a home run right there. So.
Yeah, Denise, you would not know if Jody was here tonight because Jody's all about these tintypes. And
Jan says Carvel best ice cream sundaes.
Not that I don't like a Fudgy the Whale cake, because I like a Fudgy the Whale cake too.
That's not the that's Carnival, ain't it? Which one is with the shop that has like the ice cream?
That's Carvel, Fudgy the Whale.
Okay. The ice cream.
That came out when I was a kid, and we only have one left in the area. But Tom, it doesn't have a drive-through. So if I have to have Tom get me ice cream, then he's got to go to someplace with a drive-through because he's not going to get out. And then I got to write it down because I have a lot of particulars of how I want it. And he's like, I'm not saying what you wrote down. Just put it on paper, because I write down, I want a mixture of vanilla and chocolate soft serve, but I want hot fudge. I want you to put hot fudge on the bottom. I want you to start putting the ice cream, put another layer of hot fudge and stop. Then put some chocolate sprinkles, then put some more ice cream. So I want like a triple layer of hot fudge with sprinkles, and sometimes I splurge and I get a cherry on top, because you got a little.
That's a lot of instruction.
Yeah. I like it a certain way. And then if he buys me like Ben and Jerry's or whatever, I don't like every flavor, but if he buys me a Ben and Jerry's, I'll eat it. Like, I'll sacrifice, right?
Oh, yeah.
But I put it in the microwave, and he does not understand microwaving ice cream. But guys, right? You gotta microwave your Ben and Jerry's. It only has good flavor when it's creamy. Here he comes to yell at me. Uh-oh. The boss is coming.
All right. So we are going to count this down for Denise. And yet you're going to have to explain microwaving to Jan. Going once.
I think as soon as you would turn it on, it would just melt.
No, it takes a while to get to the. I don't want soup. I want it soft serve. So it comes frozen. So you have to do something, or you got to wait a long while.
And sold.
All right.
So do any of you keep Hershey's chocolate syrup in your refrigerators?
No.
Anybody?
I don't keep it in the house.
Okay, because in a pinch, if there's no chocolate, I'm not gonna lie, I'll squirt a drop or two or three.
No, I don't. Hershey's chocolate
Some
syrup
people need a cocktail.
It doesn't do anything for me. I don't like it. If I were to have ice cream, I would actually get hot fudge sauce. The thicker.
Yes.
Hershey's, no. They changed the recipe. It's not the same I had as a kid.
No, it's not. No. You're right about that. It was better as a kid. But as a kid, we also used to put it in milk to make chocolate milk. So we had double uses, ice cream and chocolate milk. I haven't had a glass of milk in so many years. I wouldn't even. The best ice cream. If you guys have ever had a chance to visit an Amish community, we have a huge Amish community in Pennsylvania. And whatever it is, whatever they make with the butter, whatever they're putting in their ice cream, it's better than anything I've ever had. Jan, we can't hang out. Do you at least drink? Yes, Jan. Oh, look at this lovely. Hello.
So this is a beautiful cabinet card. And it is from, is that called Keto? Keto, Iowa? I don't know how to pronounce that.
I'll go with Kyoto.
Kyoto? I have no idea.
Gina, you're my kind of friend.
But she is a lovely lady, and this is an amazing room.
Yeah, very ornate, very opulent. Is that the word? Opulent. Jan, what are we going to do together? We can't drink. We can't eat sweets. I can't walk. We could shop. We could flea market shop. How about that? That's what we'll do.
So this has
Keokuk. That's what Denise said. Keokuk, Iowa.
Sure. Yeah, now you've gotten yourself into a pickle. What you gonna do? You're not supposed to be on this side.
Baby. Which one is it?
Gracie. She's the only one.
Gracie. Hi, gorgeous. Come a little bit more in frame so Aunt Susie could see you.
No, she won't.
No. They don't listen. Cats do what they want.
Yep. So she is a lovely lady, but the room that she's in is just as spectacular as her dress. So I don't know if this was at their house. It seems hi. It seems really fancy for a photographer's studio. I know you just need to wait until I can get done with this one. Yes.
Thank you. Guys, Tom just came in. We're ordering Wendy's.
Woo!
I Beetlejuiced it. I made it happen. All right, I did want the Carvel, but I'll settle. Oh, Tom, get me a vanilla. Forget about the pineapple drink. Can you get me the vanilla shake, and I can put the vanilla or the chocolate shake, either one. That I could put my Hershey's in, because these people got me talking candy and ice cream. It's not my fault. Tommy says it's Trisha's fault.
Well, everything's Gracie's fault right now.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Gracie. You gorgeous,
over here.
Gorgeous baby.
Follow my finger.
Hi.
Follow my finger.
Hi, there's your gorgeous face. Hi, baby.
Look over here. Over here. Can you see this?
Hi. Like, no. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
How many years is Gracie? She's your oldest, right?
Gracie is 16. She is 16. Yep. And you just did a 3-foot jump, which you know you're not supposed to do.
She's so beautiful.
And there unfortunately is nothing written on the back of this one. Can you look over here?
Come here, baby.
Over here. She's like, I'm not doing it because you want me to. Not doing it.
She's a beautiful cat. Really beautiful.
Oh, Gracie.
Gracie, if you were in that picture, you would sit right on that ornate table.
Yes, she would.
Spot right for you.
And she would say, look at me. Look at me. Look up just a little bit more. Right up here. Can you do that? Oh, almost. Almost. Nope, you still just won't do it.
Gina, we love our baby too. And
all right. We're going to count this down.
I love
some food.
Gina, this week I became a fur grandmother. My daughter and her husband adopted a kitten. And then they named it Ravioli. A little boy.
Going twice.
That cat loves you. Oh my God.
And sold. And thank you, Robbie. I appreciate that. I'm going to write that down and get Aaron up here.
All right. Now I have a cabinet card of a cute little boy who looked like he's maybe 3 years old. From
what a handsome little boy. I know, Ravioli.
Broaddock, Pennsylvania.
What are we starting this at?
We're starting this off at $3.
Okay, we'll get that up on the screen.
Oh, that's so funny, Gina. So yeah, if you guys don't subscribe to my Instagram, it's Raggedy Susie. You will see that I posted a picture of my little grand fur baby this week. He's so cute. Look at this little boy. He's adorable. It's a great picture. This little suit, custom tailored, 3-piece.
And there's no, what you say last week, Susio? There's no rat mite or mice bites in it.
Yes, that's right. I forgot. I was teasing Aaron last week that he had quite a collection of larger photos that had obviously seen better days, and that the rats or the mice had nibbled on the corner. But tonight you've been bringing pristine stuff. You've been bringing the goods.
Yes.
Yeah, Gina, he's so cute. It's a he. He's so cute. Ravioli does lend to either way. Could be a girl or a boy, but it's a boy. But we don't know if whether or not she could come like with her cat to be our house to meet our cat. Like if that would be a disaster. Like how do you handle a cat date like with its trials, like the litter box and stuff? Like I don't think our cat would tolerate another cat. Tomorrow a dog is coming to visit. So we'll see.
Uh-oh.
Look at this little boy. He is so adorable. Is that a clock? Oh, is it like a watch?
Oh, actually, it's a look at it. It's a like a little bro. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a picture, and it may be of his father or something.
Oh, so like somebody deceased, maybe.
Yeah, because it's like a little brooch, a pin, and it's like a man on the picture on the pin.
Wow. Even the shirt is odd. It's almost like a priest collar. So handsome. Now Trisha's gone and we just got Gracie. And now here comes another one. What a sweet little boy. The cat's everywhere in that. Look at this. Gracie just walking across. Trisha has lost control. The cats have taken over. Aaron, you want to show another? I don't think we have any takers on this one while we wait for Trisha to come back. Oh, there she is.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Gracie, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, she walked the catwalk. Let's put it that way, back and forth.
Yeah, I know, because she's not happy with the choices of food I gave her.
They are very specific.
Okay. Did we have any takers on that one? No. Oh, that is too bad. He's a cutie.
Yeah.
Honey, you have to listen to yours without volume.
Okay, so my next
Tommy is joining us. Guys, Tommy's here. He's lurking, but he just signed in. Hello, my husband. I was saying nothing but nice things about you all night.
Okay, so this little photo does have a lot of information on the back. So I will show her. This one's going to start at $3 because it is a smaller photo. But there she is. So on the back, it's written that this is Ruby, I guess, Marstona. And she was the 4th grade teacher in 1913.
Wow.
In Mount Vernon, Washington.
And here we go. And she's on the grass, right? She's on the ground.
She's just sitting on the ground in her white skirt.
Crazy. And she may have a watch. That could be a watch, because that's pretty chunky for
her. Oh, her brooch. That
it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, it could be a locket or one of those like watches.
Yeah. So here is the back.
Wow, look at all this.
Ruby, I think it's Marstona. Marstona.
My
My
fourth grade.
fourth, yep, 1913. And then there's Mount Vernon, Washington.
I love the way they rigged it to hang by using some cord, some duct tape. It's like, I love how people are inventive. Okay, how can I hang this?
There you go.
There you go.
But they thought so nicely of their fourth grade teacher that they wanted to hang the photo of her. She must have been a beloved teacher.
I have to tell you, there were a few teachers in my life who I would say affected me as a person, my personality development, my learning. I mean, specifically, there was a sixth grade teacher that I thought the world of, and it was her. I had her first year ever teaching, so she was so excited as a teacher. That classroom was a buzz. We still talk about it to this day at the reunions, and yes, I go to my high school reunions. 1977, class of 77. It's been a long time. Yeah, I would never sit on the grass. That would never happen. Plus, we'd have to get the fire department to get me up.
But I just thought that was one, it's really great photo, besides the fact that she's sitting on the grass, but it's a beautiful photo, but it's so well documented, and somebody just thought the world of her and not only wrote down who she was, but also had it so you could hang this lovely photo. So $3 for the 1913 teacher. And we will go ahead and pass on that for now. And if Aaron is ready,
yes,
we'll go to you.
All right. How about this cabinet card? We're going to start this off at $3 for this lovely family of basically the kids. You got the little baby with their son, their two daughters.
Their outfits are really outstanding.
Yes.
Yeah, and another loose baby just sitting on the corner of a table.
Hang on, kid.
all three of the big kids all have the same haircut, except the boys got the longest bangs. That doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, thank you, Brett. Look at Trisha. She said Brett said she sent you an email with some photos. Thank you.
Yeah, we might use them. I've got one more photo for intermission. So we will see how we do on time. But thank you.
And
I just their parents had a good
like that
for all of their clothing because they go well together. They intertwine well together with all of their little outfits.
I'm all about a sailor look. I love that. I mean, I would wear that. I love it.
Yes.
Nautica, like who's that made like the whole Nautica brand, Tommy Hilfiger, Red, White,
yeah.
and Blue. Always loved all that stuff. Aw, what a sweet little crew.
And the little boy is smiling.
You know, I'm thinking about the nursery rhyme where you sit in a chair and you say this one doesn't fit and this one doesn't fit. What was that one? Goldilocks?
Oh, yeah.
Because the little one doesn't seem happy with her chair.
The one who's slouching.
Yeah, she's ticked off with her chair. She's like, she got the big chair. Why do I got to be in this little dumpy chair? Mad. Oh my God. Now, have any of you in the room ever had that haircut? I never had that haircut.
No.
That was a popular cut, too, for a while. No way.
Well, it looks like we are passing.
I think Rob, is that?
Yeah, Robbie's in.
Oh, the one that I highlighted? Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it looked like they
count
all got their haircut. Do your thing, Trisha. Do what you do best. Go do it, girl.
I'm telling you, Gracie has thrown me all off. Going once. Going twice. And sold.
All right. Congratulations, Robbie. If you could, I don't think I had put my I'm gonna put my email in the chat. If you can email me, that would be greatly appreciated.
Robbie, it's right under his picture when he comes
Oh,
up.
it is. Yeah, okay.
James Proctor 809@gmail.com.
Yes.
The cats are all going crazy.
They are.
See what Gracie started?
I know. Gracie, it is all your fault. All the cats are going crazy now. All right. My next one is going to have a $3 start. And I've got a little folder with a super cute baby sitting properly, how babies should be sitting, well protected, with a pillow.
But what are those blades of like pins, like the better pin needles? Like what the heck is he sitting on? Grass?
No, I think it's like a satin that's gathered.
Oh yes. Whew. I thought they were really torturing this kid.
It's a straw bed.
Yeah, let's put you on this bed of needles. Smile.
Look how cute. Look at that happy baby. So happy. And yep, your favorite, Everett, Washington. And for those of you who did not know, the abbreviation for Washington was WN up until about the late 60s before it turned to WA.
Washington trivia is free on this channel.
That's right.
You don't pay any extra for it.
And you can't pay me to stop.
No, we've tried. We love you, Trisha. You represent your state fine. Oh, here we go. Deanna, don't encourage her. She's got lots of freaking trivia. Oh my God. There's glaciers and lava and lakes and rivers and streams. Here she goes.
Yep, there is.
And then they got a special candy that the world doesn't know about. Deanna, why? Why did you do that? Why? Look at Jan now encouraging.
Thank you, Jan.
Oh my God.
Oh, but yes, I have got this absolutely adorable baby on a pillow with some nice satin fluffiness around them.
And let's not forget when we did the War of the States between Washington and Maine and New Jersey, that Washington won.
No, Maine won. But Washington was only like 1 or 2
One
behind.
vote. You won.
It was close.
I had 4 votes, and I voted twice for myself.
But I have to say, Maine and Washington probably pretty similar in a lot of ways because there's a lot of coast. And then there's a lot of not coast that probably have a very
What the heck are you trying to say? What? That cat has you so freaking confused. You can't make a sentence.
Just like New Jersey.
So
New Jersey has a lot of coast.
Then we don't have a coast. So we're coast full and coastless. Oh my God.
That's right.
Killing me tonight. You're giving me so much freaking material. I can't. Washington is 100 times bigger than Maine, or 100 times bigger than New Jersey. Everything's bigger than New Jersey. We're a small state.
Well, Washington is a lot bigger than New Jersey. All right, so we are going to pass on the little cute kid, and we're going to go to Aaron. There we go.
All right. How about we'll do this?
Look at that hat.
Yes, this big old giant hat of this cabinet card of this lady with her brooch on. And we're going to do this for $3.
I am purposefully not reading Mary Dugan's question until I see what the answer is. I am purposefully. Look at this hat.
Oh. Oh my goodness, Mary.
It's gonna be New Jersey. I know it.
You know, it's probably Maine.
It's coming. Mary's keeping us guessing.
Either that or it's Washington, because you caught people before they had their morning Starbucks.
So
now
Denise,
this
is it the
woman
hat that
Maryland.
reminds you of your first cat? Because
I bet you number one or Maryland is up there, pretty well up there.
I swear we have the weirdest group of people.
Oh, state New
I
York.
see a chicken. She sees a cat. Oh, it's New York. Well, it's not true. I've met some lovely, courteous people in New York.
Yes.
Not every day.
I thought that was always a myth. They always say that New York people were rude. I've been to New York and people were pretty nice.
Probably because you were talking to tourists. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No disparaging remarks. Yes, thank God, Jan, it wasn't New Jersey.
I have to say, the jewelry on this woman is outstanding. She's got jewelry in her hat. She's got like either a button or a brooch right here. Plus, she's got the one right here.
What about the spider web across her chest? It's like a spider web.
I know. You just might want to start doing that now, Sean. Also, put your sleeping bag right on your head, and then you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Sean's been MIA for about an hour and 20. Did you just wake up? Right? Hello, Sean. Welcome back. I hope you bought something good that you could share.
Yeah, she is. This woman has money for sure.
Number 9.
Washington was number 9. Yes, that's because they asked people before they had their morning coffee. Don't talk to anybody before like 9 o'clock in Seattle. Make sure everybody's had their coffee. And the line at Starbucks. I don't
think I've ever seen you drink coffee, Trisha. Do you drink coffee?
No. You knew the answer to that.
I don't either.
You don't either? No. With these people.
Tea in the morning.
May I send all the fruit flies your way? Thank you, Tommy.
Now, I wonder what is the most the nicest state is.
Good question. Oh, what flavor did you get? Vanilla or chocolate?
Vanilla.
Ah,
I got a burger too, but I won't eat on camera.
but then it won't be piping hot.
I know, I'm going to have to microwave it. Because I don't want to be rude and eat this.
Whoa, look at that.
I'll let the crowd vote. It's not pretty if I eat on camera. I'm just warning you. I did it once. I saw myself the next day. I said, never again.
All right. Well, we will start counting this one down. Yeah, she is lovely. Going once. Going twice. And sold.
And Maria put a little bit of cinnamon.
Congratulations, Maria.
All right. Well, I'm going to do my next intermission. And this I brought out of my personal collection because we've talked about it for a few times. And so I thought I would bring it. So here is the lovely elephant.
Oh my God. I've been living for this. She found it.
And
That's
this
baby
is
little Trisha.
right on the back there.
Look at her. Oh my God. How cute.
So, yep. There I am.
Resting bitch face and all. Look at that. Could you smile? You're on a freaking 4,000-ton animal. Every kid is smiling, but you're like, all right.
I think it just caught me the second I actually watched it.
How old do you think you were in that picture?
I was I was 25.
Oh, wow. Do you know the other people? I mean, the one must be the wrangler.
Well, I know the person in front of me is my cousin, so I do know him. And he was, let's see, if I was 25, he was 5, 6, 7.
Aww.
7 or 8.
That's adorable. All right, Trisha, close my camera for a minute so I can wolf down this burger.
All right. But yep, there I am, 25-year-old me.
I love it.
Not too much different than how I am now.
No, I love the Ray-Bans. The Ray-Bans are great.
But here is the absolutely sweet, sweet elephant. But that was not easy to get on and off. Those of you who have ever ridden an elephant, it is not easy getting on and off. There's like no leverage. You just like try to like slide on. And so, yeah, I think that must have been like right before I grew my bangs out.
Go on, Cam.
Oh, Tommy's yelling at me that I'm still on cam. All right, deal with it, folks. I'm eating a burger. Okay, you know what it looks like.
You
know what it looks like.
You're fine.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding that Spiezio needs a snack.
Where am I at? I think this was at it was at the state fair, I think. In Washington. But yeah, it was a very gentle, very sweet elephant.
I'm glad you were just able to find that. That's awesome. I don't know.
It was at the state fair, so it wasn't.
No, I mean in your house. I mean, I don't know where anything.
So there we go. That was my intermission. And so my next photos, actually, I'm going to do two together because I think they are brothers. So let me see what you think. And I'm going to start them at $3 each. So to me, they have enough of a family resemblance that I think, let me get, oops, there. I think they're related. Not only the hairdo, but it's like there's something about their nose and the mouth and the ear that makes me think that they are probably brothers, maybe cousins, but to me that they just look alike enough.
Could be Larry Riley and his twin brother. I don't think Larry's still living. He was here earlier.
But these are two cabinet cards. They are both in Pennsylvania, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Two different photographers, but both of them in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. So it kind of makes me think brothers. Not just the fact that they have identical hairdos, but again, it's like if I look at the ears, the nose, the mouth, the kind of, chin line, just something about them makes me think that. But they are $3 a piece, and I'll show the back really quick. Not the fancy artwork that I had on the other ones, but you can see they both say Williamsport, Pennsylvania. And I just thought that they were two very nice looking young men. Got their fancy suits on to get photos. Maybe for Mother's Day, since that's coming up. Maybe they got their photos for Mother's Day.
When is Mother's Day this year? Anybody know?
In May, like it always is.
Well, I know the month, but it's not always the same day.
Well, true. Let's see.
I may have a mouthful of food, but I could still be sassy.
What would it be?
Is it Sunday? To Sunday. Let's narrow it down.
15th? We'll see. We'll see if anybody knows. It looks like it could be the 15th, but I'll wait for somebody to confirm that. All right. So they could be related. I think there's a strong possibility. And the second Sunday in May. Thank you. So it would be, so the one before that.
Always the second. See,
May, so that is
California, Mary. Maria and has to tell us. We don't know.
All right. Well, it looks like I'm going to pass on the brothers for now. And if you change your mind and are interested in them, then just let me know. And we'll go on to Aaron.
All right. Now I have this gentleman who has a very interesting mustache.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start this off at $3. And his eyes are pretty
that is an intense look.
Yeah, staring into sharp eyes at you. Like I say, he got a mustache, but his no beard there.
Sean thinks it could be the dad of your brothers. That's funny.
Yeah.
Because of the part and the little, probably the same year, huh? That was the barber special. Are
Yeah.
they? Is he also from Williamsport, Pennsylvania?
No, it doesn't say where he's from on this one.
Oh, darn. You could have been onto something, Sean.
But it could be from Pennsylvania. I have a lot of photos from Pennsylvania.
But yeah, that's an interesting facial hair choice to shave just down here.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was a thing.
I'll put that in the category with tuna. No.
If you're going to shave more than just that part. And yeah, don't eat the tuna.
No.
Keep it out of here.
I'm not having it. Not on my dime.
Oh, I like that. He's distinguished but stern. I like that. Yes.
See, Jan, this is the bad thing about Spiezio. I read that and then I have dirty thoughts, like spank me, daddy. And this is a PG show. I can't say spank me, daddy. It's not allowed. But that's what I think now when I see this guy. I gotta look away. Gotta look away. Is that what they're called? Mutton chops? I've heard that expression. I think Sean's right. Mutton chops. Oh my God, what a bad idea.
Yeah, mutton chops was, yeah, it's something with the sideburns. I don't know if they were connected to the mustache or just you grow your sideburns. Yeah. Yeah, but boy, that's like he must have just come from the barber shop to have that super straight line in there. But yeah, it kind of makes him look a little like a werewolf.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another Halloween photo in the making.
Yeah, very much.
Tommy. I'm going to call it from the work line.
All right. Well, it looks like we're passing on that one.
Sorry, we had a lost phone incident. We're good now.
Are you sure?
We're good. We're good.
All right.
Tommy brings all this excitement to the show. Well, we knew it had to be here because we got the food, right? So just a matter of where you put it.
Temporarily lose.
Maria loves facial hair. Maria, that will never compete for the same man. I do not. But I want to know, Maria, did you name your daughter Lucy after Lucille Ball?
So my next photo has another young lady in a white dress, but this is a different city. This one's in St. Louis. And she is a very pretty young lady. And she has a $4 start for this cabinet card.
Look at Deanna taunting me. You don't like men with hair, but you have whiskers, Spiezio. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, but I pluck them every morning. This girl, this is her last picture as a virgin. So scoop this up because it's not going to last much longer because she's that pretty.
Well, she does have a nice little corsage on her. Maybe she was going out to a dance or something.
That was the night. That was the night, Trisha.
And then she's got like these little half gloves on.
Don't even get me started on half gloves. Oh, here's my husband. Hi, husband.
Hi, Thomas.
Thanks for ordering us food and feeding us, even though you were upset about your car. She's lovely. She's about probably 14, right? She's a young little girl.
Although I will say they could have ironed the tablecloth.
I was thinking the same damn thing.
They could have done that. I mean, she is looking so pretty. She took the time for her dress. For the rest of the room, they could have, just added that extra little touch.
It's like they just threw Aaron's dirty laundry on a table. Just checking to see if you're paying attention, Aaron. Just checking.
Yes, yes.
The table with the tablecloth. Yep.
And there is nothing written on the back of this one. All right. Well, it does look like we're going to pass on her. And we'll go back to Aaron.
All right. Here I have a photo of this pretty young lady with her little doll. And we're going to start this off at $4.
She's precious. You'll be happy to know I'm finished eating. That took all of 3 minutes. Thank you for allowing it on your channel, Trisha. I know.
You are just fine eating. Don't you worry about it.
Look at her bowl on her head.
She's adorable. It looks like a Cupid in her hand, doesn't it?
Oh. Now that you say that, yeah.
And now her socks are interesting for a little girl with the stripes.
Oh, yeah.
They must have not had her socks. She must have had to wear her brother's that day. Well, guess who came in when you started to talk about Washington? Go ahead. Greet your girl. Hello, Lynn. You missed the history tour. She's adorable, this little baby girl.
There's a big bow in her head, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, curly hair, cute.
But yeah, I'm fixated now on knowing whether or not that's a Cupid.
I know, and half of me thinks it's a Cupid, and half of me thinks it looks like a Native American Indian doll. Like a little Pocahontas dress or something.
Oh, like maybe one of the little blinky-eyed ones.
Yeah. You can't tell from that angle.
No.
The Cupids are usually naked, But that doll's not on clothes. Leanne, my husband just treated me to Wendy's. So I had a Dave's double, and I'm having a vanilla shake. And your friend and my friend Trisha allowed me to eat on camera, and the crowd didn't leave. Because I was able to finish eating in under 3 minutes. I wolfed it down.
Well, so she is adorable.
I think you have a bid in on that. I see Robbie.
Yep. So
Yeah, I
we
think it
will-
has on close, so it may not be a Cupid.
Mm. We are going once and going twice. And sold.
All right. Congratulations, Robbie.
Aaron, you got the golden touch tonight. You're like selling out, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go outsourcing tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm ready. I got some. I got my day planned out already. I got a lot of stores I want to hit. So
I would love it. I would love to scoot along with you.
So Sean said he just went through the Burger King drive-in and they were closed for the night because it's only 7
He's in
p.m.
Washington too, isn't he?
wow.
Well,
What happened
He's
there?
in the South End, and I gotta say they do things a little differently in the South End.
If they're closing your Burger King at 7, that means pest patrol is coming in to spray. Okay? It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign.
And yeah, Leanne probably understaffed. Probably. That's a shame. Yeah, 7 p.m. is like prime dinner hour. What are they doing closing down? Well, I guess they're sending everybody to Wendy's and McDonald's is what they're doing. So I have a cabinet card here in a folder, and we've got the matriarch of the family.
Aunt B.
Yeah, that's right. That is right.
Out in the windowsill, away from the cats that live out on the cage. She's just made a wonderful meal for her family of 35 people.
Yes.
She's beautiful.
And the frame is really nice too. I love all the designs on the outer rim of it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I heard he was coming, but I didn't hear exactly where he was going. So
I'm sure Tom knows. Tom follows politics. I try and stay out of it. Sean said that Joe Biden, watch what you say. Sean said that Joe Biden was in his hometown today in Auburn, Washington. It was the first time that they had a sitting president visit their town.
all the others stand. They don't sit. That's a joke.
I almost choked on my milkshake. Because Trisha usually doesn't do the jokes, you know? It was a shock.
That's a good question. I'm not sure if this is a brooch or not.
Meow, Picasso, meow. I'm so happy when I get to see you typing.
Hi,
Hello, Kathy.
So we'll get in close on her face. And yes, she is wearing glasses.
She has the face of happy. Like, I have a good life. I've got a good family. Like, she just looks so blissful.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth is, not really wrinkly. She's got beautiful complexion.
All right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and pass on her for now. And we will get Aaron up here.
Now I have a beautiful wedding photo
A
from
A twofer.
yes, look at 2 wedding there, and we're gonna start this off at $5, and this is from Jamestown, New York, the Camp Art Company, and notice how they almost look like the 2 guys look like they're brothers, and maybe the 2 girls look like they could be sisters. And notice how they paired up where one is pretty tall, both of them are pretty tall, and the other one or is the same size, a little shorter than the other one.
Yeah, so this is what you have to wonder. Is the short couple freakishly short, or is the tall couple freakishly tall? Because you'll never know who's the average sized person in that picture. But it would have been funnier if they switched rooms. Wait, and the one has a veil, but one doesn't. Maybe she's the bridesmaid, but her brocade is just as fancy. Hard to tell.
Yeah, in black and white, yeah, it is hard to tell if the tall gal is wearing a light color or
it has no head adornment, no hair adornment, and that period piece is no way to tell, right? But I love the white shoes and the guys because, they must have just still rented shoes and tuxedos back then too, right? Because who the heck was walking around with white patent leather shoes?
Yeah, not many guys. Yeah, because where else would you wear them?
Exactly. You're not the boss of me, Thomas.
No, and we know Gracie's in charge of nothing. Yeah, I really hadn't noticed when I first saw this. It looks like double bride and groom. But then when you mentioned that the tall gal doesn't have a veil, then it does tend to look more like, maid of honor and best man. And 20s.
30s.
I say somewhere in the 20s and 30s for their hairstyle for sure. Oh, Sean thinks they're light blue suits.
Got 1 vote for bridesmaid. I'm leaning more towards bridesmaid now that I'm looking at that dress. It's not as... You got me choking now, Trisha. I didn't have allergies when the night started, but I think it's the milk from we talk like Patdoodles tomorrow.
Yes. So true. Okay. Wow. No takers on a lovely bride photo. That's that is kind of surprising. Okay. Let me get mine up here. Now, technically, this is going to be my last one because I did the 2 brothers together. So we'll let Aaron do.
I have an intermission. Tom wanted us to show you his grandfather's extremely old pocket watch. Look at that.
Nice.
Wow.
Here's the chain that it's on with its original clasp.
Very cool.
Isn't that cool? Look at Tom participating in show and tell.
Does that have the outer case that closes?
It's a Hamilton. That's the maker.
The railroad watch.
Tommy said it's a I can't say that word. Railroad watch.
Railroad.
Father used to have that.
It's his grandfather's father, so his great-grandfather's.
Oh my goodness.
There's the regular clock, but then there's the second counter on the bottom, which tells you which is moving.
I wound it.
So it's got like the 1 to 60 seconds. See it moving on the bottom?
The railroad watch, that's for timing the train.
Yeah.
Now I understand why you make that toot toot sound. Little foreplay for later, you know. You know how it is, Aaron.
Yeah.
He's years married. Denise says she has one similar, but she's missing the chain. Did yours come with the chain, or did you find the chain later?
No, I found the chain later. It used to have a Lehigh Valley Railroad fob on it.
It had a Lehigh Valley fob on it originally, which I guess is a train line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, Brett, anybody want to make an offer on it when Tom's not looking? Because, you know, Mama's got to buy some shoes.
You can message Sue later.
That's the first time in our entire marriage that I have ever held that watch in my hand. Okay?
Wow.
So it's a big night here. He let me rub his watch.
It's a special night.
Big night. Big, huge.
Wow, he brought you dinner and you got to touch the watch.
You know what it is? He's hanging with us on Friday night because he has nowhere else to really be.
Well, that's very nice. Is he working tomorrow?
He's going to have to call out because he has no car.
Oh.
Yeah.
I already did.
So he already called out.
Oh, that's why he's staying up late.
Yeah. That's why.
Oh, well, but that stinks. So, yeah. I hope you get a car tomorrow and get that worked out.
Is that what you think it is, Deanna? I'm turning him on my bun tonight. Could be.
Ah.
He said the first thing he noticed about me when he met me in 1995 was my red hair, just like Charlie Brown said to the girl. The first thing I noticed about you was your red hair.
So I have this photo. I'm not sure.
Oh my God, there's somewhere to go with this.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what the relationship is with everyone.
Does anybody know the actress Chloe Sevigny? Because the one standing in the back with the white, with a different hair color, has the exact face of Chloe Sevigny. She was on, what show was she on? With the guy that had the multiple wives. Where do we start on this? I know, Jennifer. All right, let's just start. Should we start left to right? Is that, like, you know what, we clockwise? I don't know.
They're an interesting group.
The puss on the girl sitting. Oh. Sister wives, well, you can have them 7 nights. I don't want them even 1.
Yeah, it's
the upper right is the pretty girl. Yes.
It's so hard to tell. 3 daughters and dad, or is one of them the wife?
I don't know. He could balance a pizza on that head. 4 slices at least, Aaron. Pepperoni on your half.
Yeah.
Aaron, what do you take on your pizza?
Pepperoni.
I knew it. We're twins. Oh, yeah. She's getting, not for nothing, I'm a proponent of supporting mental illness, but this woman needs some drugs. She needs a little bit of medication because she's not happy. Oh, look at you. I don't want you to be this sad. It's not that bad. The girls are lovely. The right-hand girl is definitely the looker, but the left-hand girl is not bad either. And look at the hair. Like, how the heck does that happen? The finger waves.
Yep.
Mhm.
And him, oh my God. You know, you think about like back in the day, that day, like people spanked their children, you know, like for discipline and stuff. Like, you don't know people when you look at them in a picture, what the heck their lives are like. He does have a flat head. Her face, she is so freaking miserable. Poor woman. And they almost have identical eyeglasses. In the morning, he'll be like, are these yours or mine? Aw, come on, girlfriend. It's going to get better. Yeah, the pretty girl's happy, of course. She's got everything going for her. She's got her date cards all filled up.
But aren't they just a really interesting combination of people?
And she's got the scarf to cover the hickeys that Tom won't give me. That's it. Why else would she have a scarf just dangling over the one side of her neck? To cover the hickey. You know.
I don't know.
You know.
I don't know. It's a good question. All
There's
right.
a hickey under that. Uh-huh.
We are gonna turn this back to Erin for one more photo.
Oh, Brett, I hope life got better for her.
Yeah. I hope so too.
All right. Here,
look at this Bugsy Malone.
Yeah,
Oh,
what do you call these? A photo booth
yeah, from the
picture.
photo booth.
And you can see it start off. He can pose. He can pose with the best of them. I'm gonna start this off at $3.
That is great. He's like a little gangster.
He got a little side pose right there. Then he got the frontal pose.
So you know what, Aaron? We haven't seen this composition before of like 5 attacks in a row, and I'm wondering if this is how like the photographer gave the proofs to the family to say, which ones do you want me to print out?
Yeah.
It would seem unusual to put them all together.
Yeah. And so he got his glasses on with this one. These two.
Yeah.
And on the back of it.
Oh, there's information.
Yeah. It says Lip Studio 1228 Market Street, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
All right, so let's see. Let's place this kid. I'm saying the kid's maybe 11. What do you think?
Yeah, 11, 12.
I'm thinking the one with the glasses with his hand to the chin is ridiculous. That's just like, whose idea was that pose? That's just ridiculous. So stupid. All right, let's take here. Ready? Screenshot it. This is Spiezio. No, it's not good. The one on the end is making him look older than he is, so I'm not a fan of that one either. So I'm just thinking, which one am I going to print?
He look like Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin could be, yeah, that kind of look alike. But you know what? The first 3 photos I think are equally good. All 3, like any one of those first 3 is a printable family memory.
Yeah.
The last 2, not so much. Cute kid though. You think he's a player? I think he's a mobster in training. Here it goes. Anybody hear the Sopranos song in the background? Who had the great mobster picture the last time? the little kids that look like little mobsters. I can't remember. Was it Aaron or
It
Pat?
probably was. I think so.
That picture was the best. You think the third, so you think smack in the middle is the best one. Yeah, like I said, I would be happy with any of the left three. Everybody's liking the middle one. Yeah, I think you're right. Cute kid.
Mm-hmm.
Money, honey. Money, 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 honey.
Yeah.
And Denise's one. His name is Bugsy. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. Yes, Jan, it was yours from Newark. That's what it was. The kids on the stoop, right? The kids on the stoop.
Yeah.
That was a good, great picture.
Oh yeah. Her uncle, right?
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, let's count.
Oh, okay. Denise is not bid. If it is okay, error. Spiezio error. That was not a bid. That was a vote for which picture was. It was a vote for which picture she thought was the best.
Gotcha. Okay, so it looks then like we have no takers on that one. And let's go ahead and get everyone back up here. And I'll just make a note, if you scroll back through the sale or you watch it on the replay and there's a photo that did not sell, please feel free to contact us at the emails below. They're also in the description, and let us know which one you're interested in if you didn't get a chance to put an offer on it. And
let's not forget that Trisha's got another drop sale tomorrow. Dropping at 1 o'clock that we have the inside scoop on. Things will be $1. And today was good. Today was good. What she offered today. And
so yes, if you hadn't had a chance to check out my one for today, do that before you head all the way out. And then yes, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific. I'll have another
10 a.m. 10 a.m. She's so dumb tonight.
Well, that's because I have my live sale at 10 p.m. So
that's true. That's true.
I'm always
okay. She's got a reason. She's got a reason because she's normally on the ball. Trisha can tell you a month out. Yes, on the 3rd, I'm going to have blah blah blah, followed by.
Well, and yes, I have to see how things go because I'm supposed to have Paula 123 and Auntie Christy, but I got a message from Auntie Christy that she's not feeling well
tomorrow night,
so we may not be having Auntie Christy joining us.
Yeah, for those of you that came in late, Aaron was the switch hitter tonight because our Patdoodles,
thank you, Aaron,
had to call in sick with very, very bad laryngitis caused by allergies. And Aaron was quick to jump right in.
He was. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
And yeah, poor Pat is doing a doll show tomorrow in Atlanta. And she's just, I hope it clears up, or her husband will be doing a lot of the talking tomorrow.
And that is not his speed. He must not be doing it at all. You just got an offer from your boyfriend, Sean, that if you're in a pinch, he'll
Sean, if you were here, then, maybe we could have had you join. But, it's like, I know you got the day job, so it doesn't quite work out sometimes for you to be here. And yep, Aaron was ready, but
I think he was talking about tomorrow. I think he was talking about tomorrow night.
But okay, that could work too. And if you ever want to have pictures and want to join me.
Oh, Jennifer, you're right. I don't know my sports. Aaron, my apologies. You know what I meant.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily know the difference.
I asked you for the word. Didn't you give me the word switch hitter?
I
Did I
did.
say? I said pitch hitter. I think. I don't know.
We don't know what we're doing. We don't know. So should we do our weekly
What's the
name?
point in knowing what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We make it up as we go.
That's right.
So I pulled an old tune from an old television show. You want to do it before we call it a night? So who
Sure.
remembers the lovely and talented Doris Day
Oh my
and the
goodness.
Doris Day Show with a song that started with, ready? When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me.
Oh,
Sing it out,
Jennifer's
Louise. Sing it out,
Jennifer's on
Jennifer.
it.
There you go. Que sera, sera. I love that expression. Whatever will be, right? Wasn't that a great song? So, I went to go to Google the lyrics today, and apparently a current group has a song out called Que sera, sera. So I had a hard time finding the lyrics.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. And she lived, I think she's almost 100 if she didn't pass yet.
I think she just
passed, right? This year?
just did, yeah, within
but I think
the
she's
past
almost at
couple of
100 too.
years. But yes, I was very surprised when I saw, yeah, because that is a long time.
I think the words of the song are so poignant because she goes, when I grew up and fell in love, I asked my sweetheart what lies ahead. So we don't know all these later lyrics, right? Because we all know the first one. Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not our secret. So then she says her own children are going to ask me, will I be handsome? Will I be rich? As if those are the things that are the most
that's
important,
all
right?
that matters, huh?
Right? So she does the
Uh-oh.
sera, sera. Oh, I almost broke the internet.
You did. You flashed out for a second.
I'm gonna go in.
You're going to go to bed, Tom? Can you give me water? Thank you. Watering Sue Spiezio.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Aaron. Really appreciate you guys.
Get yourself a good night's sleep. You've got a big day tomorrow. Big day. You got to learn the time. You got to learn how to count. You got to learn how to measure.
I got to know the difference between AM and PM.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
It is. Well, Saturdays are busy. Yes.
Yes. I'm going to be crafting.
Okay.
Crafting.
Well, be careful because you already have one glue gun injury. Yeah.
Yes, I do. Thank you guys for coming and spending Friday night with us. We appreciate you so much.
On the Sue Spiezio show.
On the Sue Spiezio show. You can always say you knew me when. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to me on Instagram at Raggedy Susie. I'm slowly growing. So thank you.
And then you'll get to see all the cute photos of ravioli that she posts.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard not to be the grandmother that takes all the pictures. Yep. Good night, everyone.
Yes, Aaron, please do mention your sale. Thank you, Jennifer.
Yes, I have a sale tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern with Hemlock Lady, Tania, and it's about to get real, Kim. We're going to have, these ladies have great things and they're a lot of fun. And they're going to keep it entertaining in an entertaining sale tomorrow with these two ladies.
And that's at 6 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern.
Which is what time, Trisha, on the West Coast? You could do it.
3.
There you go. I knew she still had it in her.
I had one more left. That's all I had.
Yeah.
But thanks again, everyone, for hanging out with us, and have a wonderful weekend. And yes, I hope that you can check out Erin tomorrow and stay up and at least come and see who will be joining me tomorrow.
Yes, the mystery
It's
guest.
going to be a surprise. But thank you, Sean. I will keep you posted. And thank you, everyone, and good night. Have a great